All right, I think we're all alive.
Are we alive?
Are we though?
By my definition, yeah.
Are
Legally, yes.
you alive?
I don't know about legally. I haven't checked the laws on life.
Are we ethically alive?
Ethically alive.
Uh,
Incredible.
apparently, all right. I think we're good. Should we?
Yep. I'm just waiting to pull it up on my screen, and then once I have it pulled up on my screen, I'm ready to kick things off.
Nice.
Cool.
I like having the YouTubes up on my end before I start. It always ends up taking a couple seconds for it to show up on my end.
Mhm.
Over here on the East Coast.
So true.
The East
If
to
we're
the
actually
Westies.
live, no, we are.
No,
Yeah,
we're all
sounds
just
like
in a
my audio is good.
simulation.
Yes. Simulate.
Simulate. All right, cool. I'm good at mine.
Excuse me.
Nice burp.
Better be live.
Yeah. That's my.
So,
Go ahead. Do it.
hello and welcome back, everyone, for another session in the magical and mysterious world of Rodinia. Before we begin our grand adventure, who do I have the pleasure of playing with this fine evening?
Hello, everyone. I go by Aludriea Luna, and I will be playing your resident scholar, rune mage, and tired boy, Amvazal Erlenor.
Hey, resident tired man here, playing Free Me, the Siren Illrigger, who hopefully will hit level 3 before she dies and will don heavy armor. We will see.
Nah, never.
Not this campaign. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello, I am Joe, going to be playing our resident psionicist, Bore Tiros.
What is up, guys? It's Sharkbait coming at you with my Bay Blood Ranger Echo, who is currently not smelly because we are underwater, so you're welcome for that.
I'm not brave enough to test it.
Thank the Raven Queen.
I could, but like, it's not
Fish
worth
are
it.
gonna love you.
And I'm TwoHands, the GM and or god of Rodinia. Thanks for having us. I am going to award an inspiration point to Gats, who plays Freemy, for playing along with the Nat 20 survival that he likely regrettably rolled last session, encountering a very important character from his PC's past and RPing it well, despite not being at 100%. So,
Yay.
congrats, Gats, on the inspiration.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take it. We take those.
You'll take it, folks.
We take those.
And he took it 7 times. Okay. So the session began aboard the sailboat, SS Burn the World, en route to the waters above Azure Deep on Lake Calvazarock. A seal with sad puppy dog eyes swimming alongside the boat nudged the crew and the boat itself with a pleading face, making it seem like it wanted to come aboard. The cute animal, which seems to have a ragged, bloody scar down its back, revealed its true intentions as a great maw opened across its back with hooked tentacles wriggling from inside it. And while they had the seal outnumbered 9-1, the seal fought ferociously, almost downing some of the party, until some clever teamwork and a well-placed sling throw brought it low. With the seal defeated, it was dragged behind the vessel and pulled on board under careful watch by the dwarves Boblock and John Bomb. After a day of restful sailing, they arrived at the location above Azure Deep. Lyrafin mentioned the coves at the shoreline may run down below the city, which was built atop those tunnels and ancient coves. Sailing towards the coast, choosing to chance a path across the shoreside coves, to the lake bed rather than crossing the deep expanse without any cover. The party aboard the SS Burn the World discovered a cove large enough to covertly moor the sailboat. With Bowen expertly maneuvering into the cove, it was discovered that at some point it was inhabited, but held no visible inhabitants. It contained a dock and stashed materials, valuable goods, and supplies deeper in the caves. A painting was found as well of a beautiful humanoid aquatic entity at the bottom of the lake floor, glowing with light and beauty, surrounded by treasure. It was signed simply Jones. With no obvious occupants nearby, the party and Learfin, a total of 5 adventurers, pushed deeper into the caves while the rest stayed behind, guarding the boat. Learfin attempted to cross a rickety bridge, which had no hope of supporting her rate, both to her discovery and dismay. The party found several pools of water containing some peculiar creatures. Omnivorous starfish that glow after being exposed with light. Algae which absorbed and reflected light, becoming brighter the more it was exposed, to which was guarded by a giant leech. Anvizal noticed the algae smelled exquisite when exposed to open air.
Absolutely exquisite.
Beautiful, immense. Under Freemy's direction, Learfin explored the pools, looking for an outlet into deeper water, and found such egress. Taking one of the aquatic pellets as a backup, Freemy and Learfin explored the underwater cove, and at the last minute before needing to turn back, they found the way through the caves that run underneath the ruined city, and turned back to bring the rest of the party. After gathering the rest of the party, they embarked deeper into the caves, taking the aquatic pellets to grant them water breathing and resistance to the cold and pressures of the deep. They were then visited by a swirling, luminescent aura, which formed into the shape of a humanoid, closely resembling the figure in the painting they found earlier. This projection, as it was clear some illusory magic was at work, then spoke, calling out to Freemy, referring to them as Little Wing. Freemy adjusts this projection as Mid, to which the entity corrected as Mistress of Inscrutable Depths, MID. However, it appeared their connection was deeper and more familial, with the party piecing together through their conversations that this Mistress of Inscrutable Depths is a parent of Freemy, revealing her birth-given name to be Celia upon the realization that this was not shared with her by Freemy's other parent. The mistress, or Mid for short, according to Freemy, expressed that this was the first opportunity she's had to contact Freemy, with this connection made possible upon entering her deep domain, even though Mid herself resides in the depths of Lake Kanzani to the south, goddess of which all is lost to the depths. She acknowledged the Raven Guard breastplate and the Raven Eye pendant Freemy and Bori wore, asking if they were followers of the Raven Queen. In conversation, it was revealed the Raven Queen has been gone for some time, only able to appear in some of the form of visions or minor gestures, having achieved both a power and a prison which many have sought over the years, including the dominions of devils. Bori asked if it was the spirit continuum, and Mid mentioned those were among the last words spoken to her in a message from the Raven King, the last message she received from the great Raven Queen. Queen, not King. And a final warning to Freemy, almost sounding like a reminder. She was told that war was coming, and that the secrets that cage the Raven Queen and the mystery of the spirit continuum may very well be the center stage of this brewing conflict, and as a gesture of support, offered the location of the Talon of Caprasuchus, under the rubble of Azure Deep. We resume our session in the dark cave tunnels under the ruined city, Azure Deep. Learfin whispers, "We're close. I can feel it."
Right. Keep going.
Oh, give me a
No,
second
no,
and
fair.
drag you guys back onto the onto the page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Graphics performance notification. That's silly. It's like saying, that's weird. Okay, never mind that. Okay. Everyone should be on the map. Everyone see? Everyone have character sight? We have light being projected still. I think we got
Yeah.
that sorted last session.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's go ahead and let's do this in initiative. I think if we roll initiative now, that could possibly be a little smoother for us if we do run into something. Anyone opposed to doing this a cave in initiative?
I'm cool with whatever.
No, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
Fine by
Just
me.
remember to select your token. Got 3 initiative. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Super
16.
fast.
Ooh.
Hey.
Wow. The human is the one that is the quickest here in the water for some reason.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You just
Dang.
got the zoomies.
I had official swimming lessons
Yep.
Oh,
at
And this
uni.
is... Yeah.
he was on the swim team.
And this is the first time Bori is this deep underwater.
Yay!
He's totally not panicking in his mind.
No panicking. Not allowed.
Not at all.
Okay, let's sort this descending. All right. Anfisol, you're up, my guy.
Nice. I don't want to be the person who pushes forward first. I'd love to be. Actually, I'll say that in character. I feel like I can swim well enough down here, but I don't want to be the first person through the jaws of the cave. I would prefer a comfortable middle spot where I can observe events as they unfold. Who wants to take lead?
I'm fine in the front or the back.
Well, as the alpha male here, I do feel like I should probably, protect you guys. Take the front, do
Incredible.
my part.
Amazing. Then you will take point on this one, and Bori will slap Echo on the back and push them forward.
Incredible.
Like a little
Dude,
bubble.
that's great.
I'll be watching the nooks and crannies, and I'll do what I can to protect your back. Though I don't know how useful my sling would be down here. Just sunk in.
Yeah.
Let's get moving. We don't have time to spare. And I
Sounds good
guess
to me.
the movement that I would have could bring us up to here. We want to kind of move as a group.
Mhm.
Oh, Echo?
Hello?
I
Oh,
believe in
I'm
you.
so sorry. He's moving
Come with me,
He's going.
baby.
with
go.
Amazon.
Incredible.
Don't worry, I got you, bro.
We've got a forking
Mhm.
path up here. Left or right?
Oh god. Left.
Well, I mean, that's not the right decision, but
I get it.
I would never go right, So I'm just. Do I sense anything dangerous around me?
Free me!
I will just be moving and blocking other spots when it comes to me turn.
Okay.
As they're kind of amorphously blobbing around.
Yeah, we're.
Watching our picks, if not main.
Echo,
Yes.
roll me 2 fate 20s.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I'm just.
Yeah.
No pressure, but
Absolutely.
also
All
no.
the
I
pressure.
can do that. I can you then. He got 14.
All right.
Well,
So good. What is everyone's passive perception?
it's bad.
Not as much as you would think.
It's
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, Echoes
I got
is
a 12.
11. Oh,
10.
nice.
11.
12, 11, 10. Do we have a 9? Can we get a
12,
9?
12 is our best.
Yeah. Whoa,
So-
hit me.
You guys see this little cute little creature hanging out. Let me show him here on the token layer. He's this little I'll blow him up. Octopus.
Oh,
He's up against the wall. He's all splayed out, and he's actually camouflaged on the wall. And he thought he was being sneaky, but he saw you guys and got like excited and turned like bright red for a second, and then like and then cooled back down to like camouflage against the wall. You know, still thinking that you guys haven't seen him, and he's just kind of waiting there, just watching you guys.
Nice.
Hmm. Oh, gosh.
You also see a pile of pot wood. It looks like there's a pile of like debris and maybe like a piece of a mast of a ship kind of near him.
It could have treasure in it.
You know, I was thinking exactly that. Hey, little buddy.
Hang on.
Echo, do you want to take lead?
My yes. Mhm. Hey, I'm gonna approach him. I'm gonna be extra friendly. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm just gonna talk to him. Hey, little buddy, how's it going? Oh,
That'd be really
I
uncanny
just
or
saw
something
you
talking
had
to you
a pile
underwater.
of. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
You
a
can
pile of.
roll me a animal handling check if you want.
All right, we're rolling. He
Cool.
got 15.
A
Okay.
15's not bad.
Not bad.
Let me see if you handle him.
Please.
Animal handle him. Haha.
Hmm.
Oh no. Please
I don't know if I
hurt
like
me.
how you said that.
The octopus has not moved. All right. So he has
In
not
a-
attacked you. He has not
In a chill
moved.
way or like a
He has
threatening
not
way?
taken his eyes off of you. He is still camouflaged.
I don't even. What is an octopus? I don't even know what that is. I've never seen one in my life. All right,
Yeah.
what is this? What's in this wreckage? I need to search it quickly. Quickly.
So roll me a investigation. 12. Okay. So you're probably being real careful to not like do any sudden movements. Do you take your eyes off of the octopus to like focus on
No.
what you're looking at? That
No.
probably explains the 12, right?
Yeah.
You're just watching this thing. It's watching you very intently with these black, black eyes. So you find a couple things in here, but nothing of serious value that you can see at this point. Well, you see some wooden boards, which is part of the of a ship mast, with several rusty and barnacled iron spike nails still protruding from the jagged beam. I will note that there is basically a clump of barnacles, crustaceans, and basically coral that is formed around this piece of what appears to be ship wreckage. But on the outside, you don't really see anything of particular value in this pile of what looks to be scrap.
Okay. Well, then I guess he would take that and he'd probably be like, well, are the is like the barnacle group takeable? Like, can I? How big?
You
is
can
it?
definitely
Is
take it with you. Yeah, it's imagine like it's like basically a board about this long with the
Mhm.
end. You can see some like knobbled, rusty spikes with like a bunch of like barnacles and like crustacean secretion around it, like almost like a club. Uh, Not that it is a
Sure,
club. I'm just
he'll
trying to
take that
describe the
for
shape of it.
protection. And then okay, gotcha. Well,
Could be a
he'll
club.
Could be.
If you were
he'll
determined,
just
right?
take
Like,
that. He's not going to be threatening toward the octopus, but he's just gonna, let the octopus know that he has an item to defend himself if he needs it, and he's just gonna scoot just back here, saying, "Nice octopus, very nice octopus."
So at what
Oh,
point do you turn around or don't you?
I don't know. My back does not turn toward this guy.
Okay.
No, yeah, no. We're kind of scooting around the edge here.
Okay. You all
Yep,
may
and then
continue.
yeah, he's gonna back over here.
Oh. All right. Hang on.
Oh no.
All right. Well, this is going to be the surprise round because there's one right beside you that you guys didn't see.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
So this octopus, let me pull on the map, was watching you the whole time and hiding, man.
No.
As you got near him, this guy jumps you, right?
My lord.
that's pretty funny.
So
It's really funny.
let's give him the old tentacles with a nat one. Shit.
Right. Let's go.
On that one. I kind of want to do something involving this like mast that you picked up.
Mhm.
I kind of want to get him like stuck on the end of this mast, like permanently, caught in the rusty nails, and just
Oh
like
no!
he's got like 3 out of its 8 appendages just stuck inside this thing as it tried to leap for you. It's all curled around in itself and it's trying to get to you, but it's stuck. For all intents and purposes, I'm going to say that this octopus is
Grappled.
incapacitated and
Oh.
grappled.
Incapacitated?
Cool.
Oh no.
It's not going to be able to do anything.
That's a rough
That was
time,
close
bud.
one,
I'm
you
sorry.
guys. But now look, I got an octopus on a stick.
It will continue to try to
huh.
make attempts to free itself, but like I'm going to set the DC super high here because that sounds funny. All right.
Oh, that was a close one.
So you've got an octopus on a stick. This one still hasn't moved.
Um, yeah, we'll just. Oh, you guys want to go into the next room? Just
Sure,
Wow.
let's keep going.
Do we
Yup.
really want to leave that thing behind us for it to ambush us from behind?
I mean, I just got a
Hmm.
point there, but it probably won't hurt us if we don't like
I mean, what did
hurt
that
it,
one try
right?
to do to you?
Well, to be fair, I did stumble into him quite literally, so old bro's got some reservations about personal space. I understand that.
So, clearly it seems to be an ambush predator, and in most cases, to my understanding, ambush predators don't often engage once they've been spotted. Given that we can see it, I think this is the safest situation we're going to be in, and we don't need to cause a struggle.
Are we just going to have someone watching that thing the whole time? This sounds like a really interesting story to be had. With maybe statues could be interesting.
You can go for it if you want, but
To be fair, we are in his house.
This is true.
I say we keep going.
Alright, I will follow your lead.
Bori, you bring up the back and make sure that we don't get ambushed, all right? Is that cool with
Very
you?
well.
I've got that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Freemy just pipes up.
Oh, and also Freemy, you are also helping Bori, right?
I'm watching our 6.
Well,
Yummy
yeah,
fish.
You all got
Those look yummy to you, Lirafin?
Ever eat tentacle fish? Good.
And
Good fish.
are you hungry right now?
Not that hungry. So you guys with your passives definitely see this guy not as well camouflaged as the other guy who failed on Echo, but you have
Absolutely.
another one just hanging out here watching you guys.
Okay,
is-
I'm gonna extend my plank as a warning.
I like it.
Get back, fiend!
I'm going to carefully proceed.
Roll me an intimidation check with the plank.
Just gonna hold it out like
Pretty incredible.
watch your back. Oh, nat 20 with intimidation. Let's
Dude.
go.
I guess to be fair, if you're threatening this guy with another guy, like that's pretty menacing.
What do you say whenever you just waggle this like octopus on a stick at this other octopus?
Gotta hit this man with another
Don't
man.
even think about it. You're next, buddy. Just
You're next, buddy. Damn.
Dude,
so,
it works. This one is just like collapses against the cave wall just a little bit more.
Oh god. All right,
This
I
one is
am gonna
suffering the fear condition. What were you gonna say?
I do. Well, I do want to look. Fear condition. Aha! There's a passage behind him. There's a passage behind him, guys.
Oh,
I don't know where it goes.
let's figure it out. Lead the way.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Sure. Oh, okay. He's going.
There we go.
Are we chilling? Are we chilling with this octopus?
Yeah, he seems
That's up to
pretty
you
chill to me.
guys.
Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling.
Yo, I can't chill right now.
Ooh, what goodies do we have here?
You guys do see there is another one overlooking on the cave on the ceiling this time. Again, his camouflage is not doing too well, but you guys do notice him.
Don't even think about it, Buster.
Man, I really hope that theory about ambush predators was right.
Amazon.
It's a very confident theory.
It could have just been creatures on land. I can't remember the book that well.
Oh god. We're all gonna perish.
Let's not be hasty. There's a possibility we might all perish. It's not set in stone.
Oh, Jesus. I would like to investigate what this little rope thingy do is over here. Or does
Sure.
this go with the harpoon?
You can roll me an investigation.
All right.
Do you take your eyes off of that octopus?
Amazol isn't gonna.
Okay.
Yeah. Echo's gonna search. And
We got the
roll.
buddy system.
You got the buddy system?
Yeah.
Okay, he
4.
did get a 4 investigation, so he's just a little distracted, you know.
Okay,
by
Echo,
the-
if you want to watch you literally haven't taken your eyes off of it.
Yeah,
I said I
let
would
me-
watch it. You watch.
Yeah, no. Let me watch, because I have the guy on the stick, so it just makes more logical sense for me to watch it and then for you to investigate. Yeah, I think
Whatever you say, Echo. No.
that-
Is that fine to swap the roles, GM?
Yeah, it's okay.
Perfect. As you just like, what'd you find there, Evazol? Oh my gosh, I only got a 10. Well, I guess I'm not very experienced at searching underwater wreckage, so that checks out.
Mhm.
Oh no.
In cloud.
Oh no.
That wasn't this one.
No.
Yes.
See if I can find a. So the one that you guys walked away from that never moved
What a legend.
makes a big cloud, and he's gonna try to get away. Well, let's see how his GM. Oh yeah, he disappears with a natty.
Woo!
All
What a legend.
right, so 10 investigation. Let's see what you find here. So this harpoon and pile of rope, it's a sturdy iron and wood barbed harpoon and a pretty excessive length of hempen rope. And as you're checking out the hempen rope, you can see there's metal fibers woven through it. So it looks like some type of reinforced rope.
Okay. This actually looks really useful.
Let's bring it with.
Yeah, no.
Lori, Creamy, Learfin.
Duh.
Any of y'all know how to use a harpoon?
I'm holding one. No, not a harpoon. Holding a trident, which I would use like a harpoon.
That would be gnarly, yeah.
I should be. Let me double check. I should be able to use it.
Very nice.
All right.
I'll
Sweet.
Anybody want to carry it? I'm fine, fine being the pack mule if not.
I can carry things.
Nice.
This
Yeah,
octopus inks and darts away.
Good
This
for them.
area is now heavily obscured and
Oh,
inky.
Yep.
okay.
Perfect. Let's just let's take this stuff and go. There was another path. Either way, Echo.
Yeah.
As you
Oh.
guys go, this one tries to go after you. Well, let's see who it goes after. It's going to be a
Alright.
fate 20. 10 and 1 to 10 is Anvo. 11 to 20 is Echo.
Heck.
Anvo, it's coming for you.
Ah.
No.
Okay. Well, I haven't passed that harpoon off to free me yet, so
Yeah, as well.
a pokey pokey.
Basically, it's got a held action to try to attack.
I get ya.
Yeah.
I'll fucking get you,
Oh,
mate.
shit. It's a 21 to hit. I'll
21
make
hits.
it public for next one.
Yeah, 21 hits, Jim.
1 bludgeoning damage.
Ugh! He's got me.
You're grappled.
He's got me. And it's just gonna be super dramatic. He's got me.
Oh god, no! He's got him!
The little cave room just goes cloudy, and then you hear.
Yeah. Just come back and like this very reasonably sized octopus. Incredible. Well, yeah. I guess once it would roll back around to me, GM, I'd poke him. Like I'd definitely poke this guy at a 10.
Go ahead.
Can do. So I'm gonna roll my sling, and then we'll do -2 just because I wouldn't have proficiency with this. Oh, I'll go with my dagger. That'll be good.
Yeah. Dagger works a lot better in the water.
One.
No.
Oh, no, you stabbed
Is this the
yourself.
fertile short sword?
Yeah.
I thought Bori still has that.
Oh, that's
No,
incredible.
this was. This is basically. I don't have a harpoon in my character sheet, so for all intents and purposes, I was. This is the closest thing. So it would actually be a 4 GM, a -4,
Perfect. Perfect.
a -4 GM.
Well, this is the dagger, not the short sword. Is that right? Just
This
some
is the
dagger.
harpoon. I haven't passed the harpoon off
I
yet
think
to free me.
I think
Oh.
you fumble around and probably shoot yourself in the gut with a harpoon because that sounds about right.
Mm.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Oh,
how
my
much
lord.
does the harpoon do, GM?
A harpoon. I'm
It's-
pretty sure it's like 1d8.
There's no real weapon for harpoon, right? I couldn't find
Yeah.
it.
I will take 2 to the gut. It's got, you know what? I'm covered in the ink cloud. I can't see what happened. I think this thing's just got crazy barbs.
So there is something special about this harpoon, though. Let me just look that up. And it comes to pulling it out. It's going to be a bad
vorpal
time.
harpoon.
Is this?
These
is
aren't
this gonna
ropes.
Be...
This is intestines that got pulled out from the harpoon.
The strength checks to break free of the harpoon have disadvantage.
Oh, this is gonna be Rhyme of the Frost Maiden all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the good news is...
I don't know enough to agree or disagree, so I would just...
There may or may not have been a
Alec.
spear shoved through somebody's guts, and then the party may or may not have tried some really bad methods to take it out.
Ooh, okay. Well, this is like, inverse barbed spear, gnarly. You don't want to get stabbed with it, and Anvizal just put it through his stomach, so...
Is it at least coming out the other side, or is it just in there?
With a natty 1,
It's in there.
I'm pretty sure it's just in there. It's not a through and through.
Oh, that's even worse.
Can confirm.
It's all right. We'll figure that out. So there's blood in the water and ink in the water. Echo, let's go to you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, sure. So, do you? I have I guess this is possibly an opinion question as to like underwater, combat. Would poison or acid work, or would that just
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably
All
work.
right. We'll go for that then. I'm gonna go ahead and poison spray this bad boy.
Yeah.
This bad
Like
boy.
Oh yeah. I think I
Get
need to
him
make
outta
a
here.
con save. I can imagine it like wisping through the water with your poison spray. Con save. No, he takes 2 damage. This octopus just reels back.
Can you click
It
the
just
show
withers.
spell description? I can't remember if they get the
Oh.
poison condition or not.
Uh,
In chat, if you click it, there you go. No,
okay.
it just does the dangage. That's right.
Just a dankaroonie.
Just some dangles.
Get out of here.
All right. And then, so let's go back to the octopus, which I should be able to. I don't know why he's not showing up in initiative, but
The one you had rolled for, you took off the screen, I think, or put on the GM layer.
that's why. He rolled a 20 for his initi, so pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Also,
He's
my
gonna make another
initiative's
attack
all
at
out of
you.
order for some reason.
Oh heck.
There we go.
Come on, roll 20. It goes for you again. Oh my god.
Oh my
The
god.
Yeah.
23.
that's
Another 1 bludgeoning. It's just wrapping around you more.
Okay.
All right. And Anvizal, you're next. You've got a spear in your stomach.
Yeah, I do. I'm probably just gonna pop out here, like blindly go through, and you see just a mess. Just an absolute mess of a situation right now, folks.
Dude, I'm inclined to just, instead of an attack of opportunity, this thing just comes with you because like you're
Yeah.
grappled by it.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's here with me. We're buddies now.
If you wanted to be
We are
technical,
friends.
he'd be trapped up there, but that's rude.
Yeah, well, why don't you roll me a
Hell
escape
yeah.
DC to move? It's a DC 10. It'd be funny if he really fails it. I'll see what I do with that.
A
Nat
natural
20. See, he ain't even worried about it.
I wish that natural 20 would have been for getting this harpoon out. No.
Yeah.
I'd say with a nat 20, yeah, you break free. You take off.
Good. That's my preference. Anvo's fight or flight response kicks in, and it's flight, folks. In case you were wondering, it's flight.
Incredible. Echo,
All
you've
right.
got this octopus cornered. It looks wild and injured.
Get out of here. I'm gonna yoink out my short sword and attempt to spear this bad boy.
Yeah, get him.
Does
It
a
hits.
12 hit?
Roll damage.
Devilish.
It just
6
dies.
piercing.
It slowly and quietly shrivels up.
It just dies!
We're having takoyaki tonight, boys.
Yeah.
Incoherent
Cool.
gurgles.
Bazal, are you alive?
Yeah, it got me real good. I got me real good.
Real good, or did you get you real good? Because I feel like
Freebie, how do you use these things?
Not like that.
What is that protruding from your guts?
It's a harpoon. The harpoon I was gonna give you.
You point it the other direction and fire at your target.
That's good to know now, but can you help me?
How would you like me to help? I could yank it out, which may do a lot more damage. Is there anyone else here who knows how to extract barbed, sharp things from places of high density of organs?
I do not, but I might be able to assist with reducing any internal damage with a little bit of the psionics.
yeah, definitely not. But I sure could give it the good old college try.
Or anybody does anything, he's casting intuition, or he's manifesting intuition on Amazal, Echo, and himself.
Incredible.
Cool.
So D4 reduction of damage.
That's good.
So,
Oh, okay.
Looked like a fish. Looks bad.
It's pretty bad. Learfin, thank you.
Learfin, do you know what to do in this situation?
Her hands are webbed. I don't want her pulling this out. No offense.
Well, I'm just saying,
She
if
just-
any of us were going to be harpooned, she would be the most likely to
She
know
would
what
be
to
the
do with
most likely to have been harpooned in her life.
it. I mean, statistically,
God
damn!
No, it's just statistics.
If any one of
bro.
us were going to be shot by a cop, it was Lyrafin.
I don't know if any of us have a means of sealing the wound besides my conduit, and there's no guarantee that will work, and I can only do it once per day.
I have cure wounds. However, I'm concerned that that'll just cure the wound around the harpoon and make things like way
Well-
worse.
No. After we pull it out. No,
We-
don't do it now.
We pull it
Okay.
out and then cast Cure Wounds, but it might kill him.
All right.
What?
Yeah, we
Wait,
sure-
what?
Yeah. No, yeah.
We don't know what
Maybe,
it's hooked on or how bad, and I am no medical professional. Is there anyone else who would be adept at all at extracting? All I have is brute force.
I think brute force might be the key here.
I don't know if it is.
Sorry, Alu. This is a democratic surgery room
Wait,
underwater.
no. Hold on. I'm pretty good with my hands. I'm gonna give it a try. Have cure wounds ready, please.
Okay. Cure wounds
Assist
is
me
ready.
with your weird magic, Bori.
What? Help?
If you can, Lyrafin. All right. How do you
Would you-
feel?
Here's what
What's
we'll
your
do
stat?
for starters, Ambazal, and I'll just brace your chest from
Yeah.
behind, like just got you. You're grappled effectively, and then you can try and pull it out yourself and see if you can do it. And if it doesn't work, then Bori and Echo can tag team that thing while I hold
Yeah,
you this
like-
way, or they can
Yep.
hold on, and
Mm.
I can use my wings and kick off backwards and just shove.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we got cure wounds ready. I am imagining this will be a sleight of hand medicine con save. Sleight of hand to try and finagle us out with minimal damage. Medicine because medicine. Con to not pass out before I can get it out. Thoughts, GM?
What do you want to happen, GM? This is your tool of destruction.
Can confirm.
This is further implications for anything we shoot in the future.
I'm just wondering, how much intervention do you want on my end?
What do you mean?
I just want to know what rolls we have to do, and then we do them.
Never mind. I'm just gonna leave. So, do you want GM bones or did you go?
No,
Give me a GM bone.
this is hilarious. I don't like GM bone on this. I like how we're like, yeah, yank it down under. This is just my vote. But, you guys, how you all feeling about this?
I feel like I like my character.
Yes.
Gats is like, I'm gonna kill everybody today.
Yeah, so hear me out, TwoHands. What's on your mind, gods?
You rolled a 10 for investigation. That's all I'll say.
Okay,
Earlier.
that's true. Got it.
I mean, what's
I
the
think that's-
alternative? We just. What if we could saw off the end that's protruding and then cure wounds over it?
Do not.
But then the harpoon is ruined. I mean, but it might be worth, saving Ambazal's life over the ruined harpoon.
If you have cure wounds, he'll be fine.
Was
Okay,
there
yeah,
anything
that's
else within that chamber that might be able to help us?
I didn't see nothing. You
We
can
got-
take a look.
All this rope,
I'll go and check.
reinforced rope.
I'll go with you, and Bory's gonna
Okay,
swim
yeah.
in.
We need to find a pair
Yeah,
of pliers
right.
is what we need.
Investigate.
Just get
Yeah,
some
seriously.
grip. You're just trying to yank on smooth metal shaft protruding from your guts while underwater.
Mm.
Oh yeah, brother.
Bory's gonna take a look around where the spear was laying.
Cool.
Let's see if there's
There's nothing more in the cave. Just the rope that you guys had left in there.
okay.
You guys know where the spear is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know where it's been.
It says there's
Yeah.
just a line of rope just heading towards the spear.
It's not attached to the spear. The rope is 200 feet if you were to measure it. So if you guys do want to yank it out, if you don't want to look at or try anything else, it would be a medicine to see how it goes.
Okay.
And and a con to see how Anvazal takes it if you guys just
Oh, it
brute force
goes.
it.
All right, I'm gonna start with the medicine check, and then that's going to be the defining factor if we brute force. 18.
Nice.
Okay.
Medicine check is a pretty good check. With an 18 medicine check, you're being real careful. Roll me with that. I will give you an opportunity. Roll me one more perception check.
Okay. Can I do an investigation? No.
Well,
No perception.
it actually would be an investigation.
I will happily take an investigation. 16 this time.
There are two buttons on this. Two wooden buttons on this wooden shaft of the harpoon that is in your stomach.
What in the seven?
They are not
layers
labeled.
of hell. There are two buttons on this.
So it's
Echo,
one did you-
left or right?
Do not put this on me, bro. That is
Echo,
not-
left or right?
Let me put it this way: there's a button closer towards the shaft, or closer towards the harpoon head, and there's a button further away from the harpoon head.
Oh.
They're not labeled. There are two buttons.
It'd probably be the button further away. I'd imagine.
Would you bet your life on it?
I am. I'm gonna
He's-
press that button.
Okay, press the button.
I click. Hopefully.
Roll me a con save.
No,
Oh no.
can't do. Constitution is a 12.
So the blades actually retract a little, and the harpoon spearhead takes on a normal arrow-like shape, and no longer has the super barbed hooks that were actually in your skin. They've actually folded into the head itself. With the 12, you are bleeding. There's blood flying into the water, but let's roll a 1d4.
Sure. That is going to be a 2.
You take 2 damage. You have an open wound that's bleeding in the water. I'll leave it up to you how you guys handle that, but
Do we
you have
extract?
successfully extracted this harpoon and found a property of it.
Does
like
intuition reduce that damage at all?
It would, yeah.
Thank goodness. Okay,
Alright.
cure wounds. Cure wounds would be incredible now. Oh, I'm so glad you're in the party. Oh, God, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Never leave me.
Dude, yeah. Now, growing up in the forest, you never knew what could be around the corner.
Freebie, these things are awful. You hunt with these?
Not
mine.
not generally, but yeah,
But yeah,
I'll use it, and then I'll just
that button there should
pack it up.
yeah, that button there makes it get quills.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Good. All right. So now we have
Incredible.
a harpoon.
Yeah.
Harpoon. I'm gonna have to actually come up with a damage profile for it, but for now, I didn't actually expect you guys to be stabbing things with it just quite yet.
Yeah, neither was I.
Oh, no.
Neither was I.
Well,
Hey, good
that-
test dummy.
No.
It is nice that you guys have figured that out.
Yeah, okay, confirm, I
Cool.
guess. All
All
right.
right, so that leaves us. Let's go with Bori.
Make sure to
The-
cast your wounds. That way I know how much I heal.
Oh yeah. Echo, you cast that cure.
Oh,
Oh, she did.
actually, cat. Okay, actually, yeah. Okay.
Mm.
I was like looking at the
One
description. I'm
D8.
like, did I just miss it?
I guess it's just a D8.
Plus your spell casting.
Okay.
Echo, you just have to save me.
Oh.
Plus the spellcasting ability modifier. Oh god, I have to go to my. Oh, hang on.
Probably like charisma or
It is
Listen.
something.
that is,
Wisdom.
a total of 3.
You know,
yeah.
comically enough, I'm pretty sure that tops me off, given that Bor used intuition on me.
Hell yeah.
Incredible.
All right.
Nice.
Feeling better, Amazon.
I feel so much better. Let's
No,
I don't
good.
want to look at that cave. Let's keep moving.
Get out of here.
Carefully now, so we don't get ambushed by another octopus. That would be bad.
Yeah, Abazol will just ashamed handed it over to a Freemy. You have a crazy harpoon now, Freemy.
Cool. Harpoon and a
What's
rope.
up here? Am I going to parry?
This looks cool.
Being careful, going in the hole.
Just about this point, when you guys are bunched up, a couple of these guys come out and they try to spring on you.
Ooh, who are these guys?
One
What
of
do
them
you
that was
see
been
them?
stalking you guys. 2 of them that have been waiting.
Oh no. The theory.
Yo, who are these guys, Jim? No.
The theory.
They've been hiding really well.
No.
Pretty
And then the
great.
one by Freemy is the one that has been stalking you guys ever since you walked away from it.
Oh my
That
god.
rolled a nat 20 on its stealth to hide again. All right.
Boring. Boring, I'm sorry, you were right.
I knew that was land animals.
We should have killed it before.
Incredible.
Oh god.
See.
All right, initiative
Oh,
proper
roll
now.
20. Yeah. Let's get a fresh round of initi for these guys. I am going to give them a
Surprise round,
surprise round. These guys will disappear.
as they do.
But there's a fresh initi for them. So, anyways, top down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Echo, does a 15 hit you?
No, it doesn't. Wait. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I think a 15 hits everyone.
Okay. You take 1 bludgeoning. It's got you grappled.
Oof.
Anvo, does a 6 hit you? I don't think a 6 hits you.
You know,
Echo,
it
yours is
actually it
reduced
gets
by
pretty
4.
close, GM, but no, it misses.
All right. And Bori, does a 23 hit you? I think that one does. And Freemy, does
23
a
does.
22 hit you?
I think a 15 hits everybody. So,
Mm.
yeah.
Alright,
I heard you say that. It didn't stick.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
I know you want more better armor.
So 3. So 1 hits Echo, 1 hits Anvo, and 1 hits Bori.
And one hits
Yes.
Freemy, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the only one who doesn't get hit is Anvo.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
It's only 1
Uh,
damage, so if you are negating the
it-
damage, it's not going to
Yeah.
negate them.
It's all about if we get grappled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So damage is negated for the 3 of us.
Yay. Thank you, Bori.
Cool.
Or it's like, these are guys are pathetic. All right. It's top of the lineup. Why does this keep getting sorted like
I don't
this?
know.
I don't know. Anvizal.
Incredible. I'm actually going to use my dagger this time on the one that tried to swippy
Willie?
swat me. I'm going to try and poke him. For real
Oh,
this
poke.
time with dagger.
I believe in you.
23.
Dude, you poked him.
Poke. 4 piercing.
You just stab it through this thing and it dies.
Perfect. I'm probably going to just fold it up and put it in my pack. Like, yeah. All right. Then we're moving on. Well, that's going to be, yeah, that's my go.
Oh, this little octopus is going to go for you again. Echo. It's going to keep. Oh, it's got a 23. Got another 1 damage. Bori, do you negate it? Pretty sure. Well, you negate it
Yeah.
for everyone, right? Like,
yeah.
there's no reason for you not to roll, right?
Yeah.
I got you.
As long as it's 1 damage, I can negate it. But if it's like 2 or more, I gotta roll.
Incredible.
Nice. Thank you, Bori.
Everybody's in the clear. The rest of them missed.
Ooh.
I like that.
Echo.
All right. I'm going to short sword this bad boy.
Dude, get him.
Get out of here.
Whoa.
22. Get out of here.
Dude, you're sending these things flying.
Yeah. 6 piercing.
Killed. Wrecked.
Right.
It's about sending a message, Batman.
It's
Can
about
I
sending a
add him to my
message.
club? Can I add him to my octopus club?
Yeah. You can
Cool.
whack him with that, dude. Kill him with his brethren.
Pretty metal, actually.
I'm just gonna wrap him around there.
Dude, you just add him to it. I'll
Yeah.
allow it.
Ah, yes. The forbidden spaghetti.
Boring?
Bori's gonna use invisible force and like grab a stalactite and just spear this thing.
Oh, nice.
Or at least attempt to.
It sounds cool.
Now with a natty 1.
No.
What were you trying?
I guess he spears himself then.
No. This works perfectly with the fate 20 that I rolled earlier. You pull a stalactite off the ground. I will let you roll damage with this natty on this So go ahead and see if you kill it.
Uh-oh.
You
5
do.
damage.
You kill this. You create a hole in the cave ceiling, and you can see like up into the ruined city. And we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. It's a small one. I have to grab the art. Learfin charges up. Free me! Do you need help? An octopus! It's got you!
If you want to, I'm sure I can dispatch it. The others probably need your aid. Just protect
Okay.
yourself.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna help. She's just swimming over to you guys.
Cool. Hopefully I don't drown, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm all alone. I needed her to go away. We'll just see if I hit. So, Octopus is on me. I will try to insert Trident into Octopus. Before I do that, that's overkill, isn't it? You guys have been killing it with like nothing. I don't need to seal these things. So let's see if I hit. Dirty 20. I'm assuming that hits.
Solid.
For 9 damage.
Oh yeah. Wrecked.
Nice.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Now we have
Lord.
Octopus on Trident. Yay.
Yeah.
Finally, some good heckin' food.
Yay.
Join the club, free me.
Woo.
What club? Nah.
Well,
The
Octopus
Octopus on Weapon Club. It's very exclusive.
All right, so Bori, back to you. So you rip that hole in the ceiling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you kill the octopus, but then like you hear like this squabbling on the ocean floor, or not the ocean, but on the lake floor, and in the darkness, because your enhanced abilities down here, you can kind of see, and you probably have dark vision as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Yeah. So you see this guy just kind of like looking at you from the hole on the other side.
Oh no!
It's like his face sticking through this hole that you just made in the ceiling. And then he disappears. It swims away.
We have a problem. They know that we're coming. I kind of made a hole in the ceiling, and one of those things looked through the hole and saw us. We should go.
Oh no. Oh no.
I was not anticipating the stalactite to make a hole.
Oh no.
Let's keep moving.
Let us get out
Oh,
of
let's
here.
keep going. We gotta keep going. Go quickly. Da-da-da, but carefully. Da-da-da,
Are
is
you
there
okay back there? Free me.
I'm fine. And I'll just keep covering the rear as we move.
Is this a thing over here?
Ooh, what is it?
Is it a thing? It looks like a passageway.
Could
Is
be.
it too small for me?
It is a passageway that a person could swim through.
Okay, am I gonna perish if I swim through
No.
it?
It's like 3 foot by 3 foot like hole in the
Okay.
cave wall. If you guys want to get a perception while you're in there, or like before you go in, I can tell you some information about it. How do you guys want to handle that?
Yeah, I think a quick percepi might be
Do it.
in order. That's chill.
Mhm.
Echo failed. He failed his perception
Bro.
check. He's just not very perceptive right now.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't think I do actually. I don't think I have.
It's just dark in there. I was gonna say the light that Freemy has casted on herself, or whoever has the light, it's just not getting in there, and you're just like, nah. Looks. How would you handle that? You don't see anything. Just looks dark.
Well, looks like that's not something that we need to worry about, gang. Let's just keep going, I guess.
As you say, let's keep moving.
All right.
Incredible.
His rolls, they're so bad. He's just having a hard time paying attention.
There were 2 other paths. Okay,
So I don't want to mislead you. There's definitely something in there, but something very important. But I don't want to.
I just think Echo would.
It's a dark hole.
Well,
you know what?
Dark hole.
We can go with it.
If if Learfin or Bori, you have dark vision, right? If you want to go look in the hole and just check it out, you can. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing in there.
Are you afraid of the dark, there, Echo?
Wait.
No, I would never be afraid of the dark. That's so silly.
Wait, pretty sure or certain there's nothing in there?
Well, I just,
Someone cover me, I'm going in.
I will go with you, Anvil.
Incredible. Lead the way.
Sure, I'll hold down the fort out here, guys. No problem.
Yeah, Bori will
Both of you roll me
go in.
active perception checks.
Okay, God. 18.
Can I counter with investigation? No.
This one is perception.
Woman's perception 8.
Ooh, okay. Yep, so you see there looks to be scattered shinies in this cave. A small chest about this big and a large talon the size of your forearm with intricate blue designs on it.
The town.
That is beautiful.
There's also something else in this cave.
You know what? Actually, seeing all this shenanigans, you know what I'm gonna do, GM?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use detect magic.
Do it.
I don't want to miss anything important here. Can do detect magic. Bop. And I'm not ritual cat. I'm just using that. We're going. We going.
Yeah, so that thing is definitely glowing pretty bright. The talon is glowing super bright. There is some glow, like peeking through, like light peeking through a closed door from inside the chest.
Okay.
And is there any glow coming from the pile? Let me check that real quick. No glow coming from the pile, but there's definitely shinies there.
What does it look like it consists of? Like just
I think
gold?
we found Cooper's. I think we found the Talon. Anybody who has a bag, get in here.
Okay.
Bori will swim over and he'll pick up the large talon.
Nice.
He'll like turn it over and look at it.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. No.
Nah, this is gonna be amazing because I have a -1.
No.
4.
Whoa. The will that you're contending with is wild. wildly strong. Just this primal energy just pours through you and instantly overpowers your mind.
Oh no.
You are subject to basically a series of memories as soon as you make contact with this talon. So, yeah, 4 is really bad.
Mhm.
Oh, a 4 is really bad. Well said,
Dude,
GM.
you're gonna get it. So, and all this happens in an instant for everyone else, but for Bori, this probably he's living through like a lifetime of memories right now. So you slip as soon as you feel the ornate horn in your hand, this talon, it's warm to the touch all of a sudden, and this flood of memories that are not your own wash over you. Your vision goes dark. A barren primordial landscape lies before you. It's sparse with vegetation stretching for miles. Next to an expanse of silt and murky water, there's a line of low ridges cropping up from the ground that look like young mountains, similar in pattern to the mountains around Lake Calvazarok, just much smaller and shorter. And you're experiencing the memories, the daily routine of the Caprasuchus, a great and powerful beast, hunting prey, avoiding the occasional larger, more deadly super predator, until one night, as you're living through these memories, the sky began to flash, and the clang of battle rings in the air, illuminating the night like lightning. A fiery mote of light falls from the stars, not distant to where you are slumbering, and you're experiencing the memory as this beast itself. Smelling cooked flesh, a sensation unknown but incredibly pleasant, you wander over to this small crater docked with speckled fires and sparks in the dotted brush, and you observe a large, winged bipedal bird-like creature, badly burned. One of its wings a charred fleshy stub with no feathers remaining, dressed in armor, gleaming even in the starlight. Naturally, as a dinosaur, you move to consume the creature, because it's wounded and it's smaller than you. But it waves its feathered hand to you, and you no longer feel you have remaining intentions of consuming them. And you even allow them to rest near you, and you remain companions as the bird-like creature continued to heal, and its feathers began to return, and they began taking flight for short periods of time, and trained you to look for their signal, spotting prey and predator alike from the sky above the waters you swam. And as the months progressed, you feasted together, hunted together, bled together, and survived over the course of many moons. This feathered companion, this protector, always moving their wings, creating spectacular and dazzling displays of light. Until one day, another object fell from the sky, off in the distance. Its descent made a slow drone that began shaking the very ground. Your feathered friend was distressed, and you felt a twinge of instinctual fear watching the distant fireball careen down. The companion quickly removed one of your talons with its sword and held it, causing the talon to glow with intricate patterns while the ground erupted violently, and a silent flash of white on the horizon. Eyes wide with concentration, fear, and determination, the companion placed a wing on you, and a wave of sleep washed over. Your perspective changed, and the last images you saw were you tumbling through the air as if you were nothing but a thrown rock, splashing into the lake. And as you sank to the depths and your vision faded, you saw your companion looking at you from the shore, half fear, half hope, and in the blink of an eye, a wave of heat and pressure unlike anything you'd ever experienced swept across the land, and the companion was gone. The memories are dark for a long time, until the scene changes to blurry flashes of many Koatoa priests excitedly surrounding you as you are pulled from the depths of the mud, bowing to you and placing you high above on the central pillar of stone in the middle of a city, looking down on all of them. Time passes, and the Koatoa who originally found you grew old as new faces slowly replace the ones who once pulled you free from the muck. A priest uses your magic and merges with you, using the power of the talon to become the Caprasuchus. You are next frantically pulling large stones of ancient debris towards an erupting crack in the lake floor. This maw bubbling violently with all of the four elements, earth, fire, wind, and air, with violent bubbles and chalking debris up into the depths. Many Koatoa were locked in battle around you, guiding you to this breach, fighting back vicious-looking frog-like creatures as they crawled through the fissure, wreaking havoc and chaos. Many fell. After a long battle, you and the other Koatoa sealed the breach, reinforcing the stones with magic seals. Roll me a history check, Bori.
All right. History 21.
Magic seals, very reminiscent of the ones found in the Temple of the Raven Queen. Your next memories come in the form of Koatoa wielders, always a different one, taking the talon of Caprasuchus along with the priests, covering the breach with new rocks and ancient debris replacing that which has begun to break apart from the raw power it held back. This became a sacred journey, and with the great celebration of sacrifice and life itself around you, marking the long, arduous task of sealing the rupture once again, it flashes to a young Koatoa sneaking up to your perch and plucking you from your stand shortly before, running out into the deep water to play with you, transforming into your dinosaur form and enjoying the fun for hours. Suddenly, the young Koatoa drifts from you as you see him impaled by a trident, and you feel the clutch of another creature. And you wake up.
He just eyes wide, turns back to Anvo.
What happened?
And he just looks down to the talons in his hand. This thing, the creature that this came from, I saw it. I saw its memories.
Ori, can you drop that item?
Is it?
Okay, so it's not a curse of binding.
Uh,
What did you see? What did you experience?
and he recounts everything that he saw in that memory.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Roll me a performance. See how it goes.
All right.
Fascinating.
A
Absolutely.
couple lifetimes of memories.
Uh,
Mhm.
5.
5.
Oh,
He's
no.
he's probably just reeling.
And there was some crazy shark, and I got stabbed, and oh god.
I'd say with a 5, you cover the roll me a history as well. And we'll do
Okay.
performance and we'll do a history for how all that goes.
8.
You covered like the important themes and the important emotions. Just there is this thing, there's this dinosaur, and like the important critical parts. But you're probably just reeling from it as well, like you said.
Oh yeah, having to instantly relive however many generations of memories. Yeah, he's probably not doing okay.
Dang. Well, I'm glad you're all right. We should be more careful with that. Like, very careful. In fact, why don't you put that in this bag?
He'll pick it up. Sled. So whenever he picks it up again, does he get those memories that force again? No.
No. There is basically a shared type of connection. That connection is definitely maintained by the Talon with your 4 wisdom save.
Okay. Like it's a okay, I've already shared my memories with you. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do it again kind of thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Put it into the bag.
Okay. Let's gather up what we can, Keep moving.
The,
I heard there was an archive down here somewhere.
I'll take a look at this chest. See if I can get it open.
There's something magical in there. Do you know how to check for traps?
Nah.
Neither do I. Good luck.
If anything, I will trigger it from afar. I will let
Got a
you know
very
beforehand.
simple, small lock on the chest.
Bor just tries to like slightly open it just to see if it's unlocked.
Yeah. Roll me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? Okay. 19.
Yeah, what's your approach?
He just kind of like jiggles the top of it just a little
And it
bit.
opens. Like you jiggle it,
It opens.
and you just hear a little click, and it opens up. Just
Okay,
like that.
He puts it right back down. Well, the chest is not locked.
What'd you see?
I didn't open it all the way. I just checked to see if it was unlocked. I didn't want to open it up and it was trapped. So,
Free me. How much can you carry underwater?
Quite a bit.
We've got some ropes. Do you mind if I rope this chest to your back? We can bring the whole thing.
We could also just clear out that over there and then I can open it up from afar.
I'm helpful to carry lots of things.
True enough.
Do we have an extra bag for her?
I have
Bag?
more bags than I should. Yeah. Bag hoarder, absolutely. Yeah.
Then-
We basically, if we could, GM, take
Mhm.
everything. That would
No.
that would be Amazon's goal. Is just loot everything.
Cool.
In this corner.
I'm fine with that. So, do you want a quick accounting of like everything that's in this room?
A brief overview.
Yep.
You can also you can put in a loot doc.
Yep. So, what you guys are scooping up in the pile is mainly seashell trinkets, delicate seashells carved in various shapes, designs, etc. Coral jewelry, moderate value. It's nice things, shiny things, right? A spilled satchel of imperfect pearls, some tarnished merfolk jewelry that seems to have been pilfered, and a giant salmon carcass that just fresh remains of a large aquatic creature. The chest itself, do you want to leave that, not open it, or do you want to take a peek inside? Like,
Totally
what do you...
take a peek inside. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna clear all the pile, and then Bori's
Mhm.
gonna use invisible force and open it up from afar.
Nice. No traps seem to trigger. It's just chest opens. There is what appears to be a bottle of seaweed in a clear glass corked vial. There is some type with like a light blue sloshy liquid in a capped clear vial. There looks to be what appears to be a rolled up piece of parchment in a sealed capped bottle inside this.
Bor just immediately hands that to Anvo. Like not like realizing what it is, he's just nope.
Done and done.
There is a wax sealed. I don't know what type of material. I'm going to say it's like a waxed leather bag that has like a tear seal on it with the letters WPF-MK2 and Amazon, you can roll me a history check.
Gotcha. Does this have anything at all to do with my boy, Gimbal the Great?
It does not. I'll give you that
good.
with your feet.
Because I'd know. No.
You'd know.
All right, you said a wisdom or
History.
a history?
Yeah, just because you're well read.
A 27 GM. I'm
no.
very
You don't
well
know what
read.
it is, but you know
Do I know that
dwarven
it's bad?
tactical abbreviations when you see them. You know this is
Yes.
dwarven made, and you know the reputation of dwarven made stuff. So
This
you'll
is going
figure
to
what
be
this
very
is at.
useful.
On the very bottom back of the pouch, you see this Poltertech Brave the Expanse.
Whoa.
I'm starting to get a little excited.
Careful now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
excited?
And then I think that's it for this treasure chest.
Incredible.
And Bori will grab the potion and the bottle of seaweed and just put it in his pack.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
How quickly you guys want to get out of this cave?
I
Quickly,
mean,
I would have
there were a
to.
couple different routes that I'd love to explore.
That's up to you guys.
Yeah,
Is this
I
We
would
should
be
clear
down
the
to explore.
route?
If
Or
we
is
have
this just dynamic lighting? That's
Its dynamic lighting must be not complete.
Gotcha.
The only way in and out is the way you guys came from.
Mhm.
Roger that.
Also, to be transparent, I do technically have detect magic on as well, GM.
Mhm.
Just in case that helps with this search.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing magic in here is that talon so far.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. And something in the chest, but that's probably the potion. All right. So yeah, we're just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
rob. We're just gonna
the
rob
potions.
everything here.
Hey.
And then I'd like to check some of those other paths. There was another path down low, and then there's one closer to where we are now. Which one do we want to go to first?
Let us do the closer one.
Understood.
Yeah, probably one's closer. So you guys didn't find any.
We actually found Untold Riches, the artifact we were looking for, and practically the entire purpose we're down here. I'm
Oh,
It's okay, Echo.
Oh,
well.
But
Well,
at-
good. Yeah,
but-
good
but
thing
you
you
know-
guys.
fortunately, there are a couple of other areas that we need to explore, and it was your intuition. You were drawn to the crack first, so I have a good feeling you should keep leading.
Echo.
All right. Yeah, I definitely shall keep leading and keep investigating, and nothing will go wrong.
I like how you said that.
No,
Hey,
it's
Echo,
fine.
take that back. No.
Yeah, we got this. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, yeah, that's what it.
Okay, this is a corner. I think it's corner. Looks like a corner.
I'm really hoping this loops around.
Yeah. That would be unfortunate for us if it did not loop around. Okay. Interesting.
Bori's just gonna turn his head and look back, and telepathically talk to Freemy. Is everything okay? You're
Yeah, everything's fine. Nothing to worry about.
are you still talking about the mistress? Or thinking about the mistress?
Oh, a bit. Still reeling from that for sure, but I'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Was that the first time that you encountered her?
Yes, it was. You were there for all of it. That is all of the time that I recall spending in the presence of Mid.
Ooh.
It kind of sounded like they were the parent of sorts. I'm
A bit.
I'm sorry to hear that. I can't imagine living life with only one parent.
I was going to say, I think the title of parent is reserved for those who were actually there in the child's life.
I had my sisters. They were there for me. I had a family. I'm fine.
Well, I'll not push it. Let's keep going, Echo.
Thanks, Bori. We'll sort it out later. Maybe we'll run into Mid again.
I'm sure we will.
Go left.
Left. Always left.
Always left. That was right.
Echo. Echo, roll me a fate 20.
No, not again.
Echo, I think we've looped.
I went the wrong left.
Yeah, well, you did
Wow.
go the right way again.
You know, so interesting enough, your roll, you guys ran out of time to evacuate the cave based on some things, but you guys saw as you turned the corner this creature ducking and going this direction very quickly.
And we go back. If it's all, you probably don't want to go in there.
Now, for the record, it was moving, you have looped back around. It was moving off in the direction that you guys initially took off.
Okay. Cool. Good to know that we've looped back around. So let's go right now. Here.
Real quick, Learfin is with us, right?
Yeah, I haven't been moving her.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to double check.
That is
Learfin.
good to know. Okay. There's no right here. No right.
What is this, GM?
This right here?
Yes, that.
It's a pile of roll me an investigation. That's what it is.
It's a pile of Romy investigation.
Dirty
All right.
20.
Natural
Ooh.
one.
Oh.
I'm just arguing with Echo over here. Like, no, Echo, that was left when you were at the crossroads.
I love it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know my left or right. Not fair.
No.
So the pile is of broken stained glass mixed with some tarnished copper and a few silver pieces. 1/2 of a gold piece. It comes out to 47 copper, 4 silver pieces, and 1/2 of a gold piece if you actually want to count that. And with your 20, I'd let you know that the pieces of the stained glass are either 2 colors, yellow or blue. And there's probably more than 10 or 12 pieces of stained glass in this pile, but they're all really, shiny. And Vizal, your detect magic is not triggering.
Yeah, I'm probably not really worrying about anything in here.
Or we'll gather up the copper, silver, and 1/2 a gold piece. You said
Nice.
it's 4 silver?
Yes.
4, and then 0.5 gold, and 47 copper?
Yes.
You all will learn that Bori is a penny pincher.
It's not a bad problem to have.
He needs every cent he can get. Or, well, every copper he can get.
He's working hard for that money.
Damn straight.
Heck yeah.
It's at this point you hear kind of an angry, mournful wail coming from further in the cove where you guys were just at.
I do believe it is time to go. I think they know we took it.
How
to
do
go.
we exit? How do we exit this as quickly as possible? As this is.
Cursed. You
Is
hear
this what
Learfin?
started?
She's freaking out. It's like, cursed, 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 cursed. Cursed.
Learfin, and he tries to put his hands on her shoulder. Learfin, it is okay. We are going to get out of here. Let us go.
She looks pretty shooketh.
Shook it, yes! She shook it!
She books it.
Oh,
Let's go.
okay.
We're getting out the cave.
Free me.
I'm just covering
Free me,
sixes.
please, please.
So also you guys can successfully leave the cave.
That's good. It's my
Yeah,
preference.
yeah. Let's just make sure.
No.
Of what, GM?
I
I
don't
don't know, man.
know.
See if he catches up.
Doesn't. No, you guys make a clean break.
Curse.
Cursed.
Incredible. All right. Yeah. Clean break is my preferred method of break.
Yeah.
Getting
Are
out
you guys
and-
interested in a little break here in like a hot second?
I
Sure.
could use a break. My bladder is crying.
Nice.
Indubitably.
One thing you guys see is on your way out. You notice basically a hole in the cave formation that seems to have some rubble kind of falling through it. And you didn't really notice it on your way in just because of the crenellations of the cave wall. Some looks like the rubble of the Azure Deep ruins. And Learfin points at it and says, "That might be the way to the city." And then I'll let you guys decide if you want to go back through the coves or if you want to go deeper into the city or try to find a more covey route to the city when we get back.
Ooh.
All right.
Sounds good.
Cool
Mhm.
beans.
I forgot to point it out earlier on the way in, but all the same, it's really
Happens.
Heck yeah. All right. See y'all back soon.
see ya.
See ya.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
How you hanging in there?
Thumbs down. But I'll stick around and at least manage cams and try my best. I do not feel
Sorry to hear
well.
that, man.
It's just my dumb body. But I'll be okay. I normally am a little peppier.
Some days you just can't be. And that's
True.
all right.
True that. Appreciate the understanding there, Joe.
Hmm?
Said I appreciate the understanding.
Mm-hmm.
How about
Yeah,
you?
good.
How's the job and stuff? Still good?
Good. Yeah. They're kind of putting more work on us here recently because we're losing some people
Hmm.
at the end of the month.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some people that I used to work with to come work for us, but
Hmm.
no avail.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But good job. I'm really enjoying it.
It does still amaze me, like, we have all these people who can't get work, and all these people, like, there's so many jobs and so many people who can do them, but it's so hard to line everyone up to do them.
Mm-hmm.
But, tease what you tease.
I guess the hardest thing with my job now is like a lot of it they require you to work weekends, and there are people nowadays that just refuse to work weekends.
Yeah, I often refuse to work weekends myself.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I've
I
been
can
on both
understand.
sides of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can be pretty bad, especially this weekend because it's St. Patty's Day tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it tomorrow, to be perfectly
Yeah.
honest with you.
That's gonna be a lot.
Yeah. It'll be another 12, 13-hour day for me. But that's been normal here recently. But more money.
They pay you overtime at least, right? Or pay you something.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Probably some type of joke in there about being a beer distributor on St. Patty's Day, right?
It's gotta
Oh
be.
yeah.
It's just gotta be a good joke.
Mhm.
Stuff. I want a snack, but like, I've like already ate my calories for the day, so I'm just,
I burn more calories today than I've intaked, so
Oof.
I actually put like an application on my phone to see how many steps I took and how many calories I burned. I walked like 13,000 steps today.
Dang.
yeah,
Get
man,
her
the retail
done.
steps, and
Mhm.
those aren't easy steps either. You're like we're pushing carts of beer and pulling pallets.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember when I used to be younger and didn't have the family and everything. I was pretty hungry for, yeah, I'll work the weekends, I'll do this.
Mhm.
And even when I started out with SCS, I just it was 4 days on, 4 days off, weekends, holidays. Like it didn't really matter. I worked if I worked,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
4 days on, 4 days off. I'm definitely feeling a lot more picky with my time. Just I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or it's because the significant commitments are more significant with the family, but I feel it. I've been on both sides of that. Sometimes if you want it, you got to be hungry if you can't get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Or if nobody else is taking it.
Oof.
Speaking
Then
of
there's the people that work on the weekends because they want to. Those are the real crazy people.
Oh, those
Yeah.
people are wild.
They're like, yeah, man, I just work every day. Like, dude, how? Like,
What's wrong with you?
okay, in 20 years from now, this company won't remember either one of us.
Mhm.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
Your kids will remember it if you weren't there.
Ugh,
Yep.
Yay.
got him. Yeah, it's rough.
Yo.
Hey.
Have returned.
All right, we good
Word
to
up.
go?
Burps.
Indubitably.
Yeah, let me figure out what we're going to do for this next map. Be really cool. Underwater cave map. I don't. Or underwater cave backdrop, but I don't. I'm just gonna keep it in the backdrop for now. Yep.
Can I quote you on that?
I'd like to buy an owl.
Joe, I do want to say I appreciate your underwater background. Very thematic.
Ooh.
Yes.
It's nice.
I've
do
been
that.
trying to do that every session, themed on what we're doing.
Let's go back to that one then.
Excuse me.
Blue underwater background.
Wow.
Go, Joe.
Duh.
So, in general, you guys are still in the caves. Fuck it, I'll just bring it back to there. You guys are still in the caves. You could go back the way that you came. You could go back and see whatever it is this creature that you stirred is. You could do something else. I don't know. Fill in the blank there. You could check out to see what's above the lake floor, the lake bed floor, through this hole that has some rubble falling through it. What do you guys want to do?
And we could also swim out the Razor Deep. Though I'm sure it is infested with Koatoa, and they are alerted to our presence.
This is true.
True enough. I say we go through the rubble there.
That's
Seems
when Learfin chimes up. Cursed, cursed, cursed. She's been just yelling cursed ever since she saw that creature.
Nerfin, what is cursed? Talk to us. What are you talking about?
One of us is cursed.
Who? How do you know?
It's a marrow.
Amaro.
Yeah. Marrow, cursed. Cursed merfolk. Bad
What?
cave. Bad cave.
Well, if it is anyone that is cursed, it is probably me.
Why?
Because I touched the talon. Yes, I did not recount what I saw. Echo, free me. This is when I picked up the talent. It gave me visions, memories, entire lifetimes of our creature. And he recounts as best he could from before.
You got time. That's cool.
Do we got time?
Yeah, do we have time?
That was actually
You
my
guys?
question I thought earlier is how much time do we have on these Orbeez?
8 hours. You guys have been down here for not long at all.
Like an hour or two tops kind of a thing, it sounds like, right?
That feels a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
It took, I believe it took 20 minutes of navigating to get to this point, because you had found the way and then you turned back. You guys had kind of measured it before popping the Orbeez. I'm going to say you're still within your first hour.
Okay.
Like, just coming up on your first hour of use.
Cool.
Well, as much as I would love to explore the underwater kingdom, it kind of sounds like we gotta get we gotta get Bori out the water. So
Lirafin, quick question. If we were to get out of the water, does it end the effect of the orbs, or are we still good?
I think they just... She just blanches. I don't know.
Well, time to try it out. Shall we take the path back to the cove?
What about city? She just...
Yes. We might not get an opportunity like this again. There might yet be something to aid us.
This is true. Also, your archives.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but yes.
Sure. That.
While we're down here and we're using the Orbeez, we might as well use them to closer to their maximum utility, right?
It
Look,
seems
if
to
you
the
guys
city
want to
people.
go, I'm here with you. I'm just slightly concerned.
Let's go find these archives. It seems like a good place to start.
Well, I should be able to detect magic for the next hour or so. If we're quick, I might be able to tag us some interesting items along the way. We can fill our packs. Anything that would be useful in avenging this fallen settlement, and hopefully find the archives from there. Maybe even some more beads.
Let us hope we find
That's
more
what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So, through the rubble or through the coast?
Really? Right.
You could also use the coves to try to come up directly underneath the city as well. There's
Yep.
also that.
Yep, through the rubble or through the coast. I say
You
through the
pick,
rubble.
Ambazel. Sounds
Rubble
good.
it is. It seems to be the city.
Da.
So
Let's go.
you guys pop your heads out to this scene right here.
Ooh.
You've got looks to be collapsed and destroyed buildings and columns with an eerie iridescent bluish white glow. It's just kind of settling like a fog around this area. And there's a figure, like a ghostly figure, just standing resolute on top of a low ziggurat in the middle of this ruin, holding some type of spear or trident or something, very ominously. As you like pop your head out of this like manhole of a hole in the ground. That's what you see.
This is the city, and it is haunted. Let's get going. I've only got an hour for the spell.
Where do we search first?
Oh, Jim, can I roll like an investigation to try and get a quick layout? And Lyrafin, maybe you can try and remember the approximate whereabouts of this rubble and ruins. I'm not an architect, but I could try to give us a sense of direction.
Yeah. So
Remember.
we're looking for records building. Can't remember name, but remember where it was. Also probably temple.
Let's prioritize the temple.
Where priests blessed beads.
That.
Blue lady, free me mom, said had more beads down here.
Free mommy.
Five more beads. Count numbers. Good. Very nice.
Out.
She's
Let's
stringing
get
her
going.
words together as best she can. So she can roll a history check with advantage. DC would probably be pretty low for her to figure that out.
Do it.
I'm looking for her character sheet. It's not popping up for me. Like I'm clicking it. Oh,
Just roll
I have it tucked away. Here we go. We're good. We's good. Wow. She hit the DC. It was low. She almost missed it. Oh, Lyrafin. I think it's this way. And the temple, and she points so she basically points to like two areas kind of flanking this entity. I don't know what you guys want to call it. Further down, but unfortunately it's towards this cloud of mystery.
I'm going to call him the Drowned King. That sounds good to me.
A
Any objections? The Drowned King it is.
Sounds
like
good.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
head for the temple first, and then we can sweep by the library. Hopefully my spell will still be intact. Lead the way,
Nice.
Lyrafin. I'll
Cool.
try and keep pace.
So, with your detect magic up,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about how this would proc. There is something. There's some ruins that you can spot like on the other side of the city, not too far away. I'll give you a sneak peek at what it looks like. It looks super cursed and super dangerous. But basically,
We're absolutely going there too then.
you see skulls on spears and pikes, just covering an entire area of the city. And there's creatures patrolling this area. A skeleton made entirely of shark jaws is patrolling the area, just walking around, being super undead. And it looks like possibly some type of ghouls that are walking around that are in the representation of like drowned creatures, just like walking, shambling along the lake floor. And then there's also a quickly swirling swarm of fish, just very aggressively swarming around this whole area. And at the center of this grave of just spears with skulls on them is a single merfolk corpse, just dead in the middle of all of it, at the center of all of it. And you see underneath their corpse, there's like a small like hint of magical glow coming from your detect magic.
So they're clearly not using it anymore, but under that mermaid's corpse, there's something that I will be taking. Taking last. We're gonna come back to that. All right.
You have me worried now, Annie.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll have enough time to measure the patrols of the undead. They're usually very monotonous in my times and studies. We might be able to find a routine in their pacing that we could slip through, get what we need, get out.
Just like your studies with the what was it? Ambush predators.
Okay, those were on the surface, and undead are on the surface too. We're not talking about fish with tentacles here. We're talking about
It's
undead. Ghouls.
Different.
It's different. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to the temple first.
Bard just gives you a shit-eating grin.
Absolutely.
Pretty freaking great. So, as you guys, if you move closer to this guy, let me just say, do you move closer to this spectral image?
Yeah, it sounds like we're going to
Yeah.
places that are flanking. So, yeah.
Lyrafin will like whisper to you guys. She probably grab a hold of both of you.
Reasonable.
She's on the Bori and Echo. You two look strong. Her hands are shaking. It looks like it's one of us. It looks like a ghost. Is it real? Do you see it too?
The one,
do see it.
the trident wielder.
That's just
Yeah.
the drowned king. Don't worry.
The drowned king. You know who it is?
Well, I don't think there's anybody left alive to challenge me on this, so...
I think it is. It's hard to tell from here, but it looks like our king.
See.
I would know him if I saw him. King
What's his name?
Thasala.
Salah. We might regret this. Let's try hailing him. It's. Try hailing
Don't
it.
worry, Lyrafin. We'll take care of it.
We will.
Could possibly be a ghost.
That's when you hear this like deep and resonating voice. Intruders to Azure Deep, you trespass over my cursed domain. And this guy just starts like kind of like slowly ambulating towards you guys. He's got this wild like seaweed looking glowing spear, wispy, I don't even know what to call it, wispy like clothing wisps behind him. And he looks pretty crazy. Very, very fish-like.
He looks pretty crazy. Accurate statement, GM.
Mm-hmm.
Learfin just blanches. She's like, it's the ghost of the king. She's freaking out. Help, help, help. Squeezing onto you, Echo.
Oh.
Cursed.
I'm gonna hang on to her back and start chanting with her.
No.
Cursed.
Oh god.
Incredible.
Annie, free me. What are we doing?
We are swimming to the temple and keeping ideally out of trident range for that hopefully incorporeal creature there.
He's coming for you guys. He's just, I am the seventh and last king of merfolk at Azure Deep. A great nation brought to its heels. Cursed is its name. Are you here for treachery?
No.
You know,
We should never be treacherous.
Free me. Free me.
Matt.
Free me. Persuaded that Lyrifrin is the rightful forgotten princess. The only last
No.
one sharing their blood. We're supposed to be here.
That was along the lines of what I was gonna try to pop out here.
Free me, I'm counting on you. Let's keep swimming. Don't make eye contact.
Are we making eye contact or not making eye
Wait.
contact?
Okay. You got it, Free me.
Okay.
I'll follow your lead.
How about I shout from afar at the spooky?
Nice.
And I can do that, with my lungs. And essentially, I'm just going to be honest with this guy. There's no reason to be deceitful. We're here to avenge the fallen city of whatever the city's name was. We have the last surviving citizen, Lyrifin, who we are unsure if they have... Lyrifin, what kind of ancestry guy? Got anything? Got anything at all, bud?
I was a king's guard.
Sounds pretty good.
King's guard.
It was
Last
my
King's
job to
guard.
protect him. I failed. He's dead. And he starts freaking out.
On the
Nice.
contrary, it seems that he's still quite kingly in this region, so you haven't failed yet. Well, together, Lyrifin.
Anyways,
Anyways.
we're here to kill. Oh God, what is that stupid whale's name? Well, whatever Tum or whatever, right? We're here to cure them. I'm sorry, I have such a migraine.
No, that's okay.
That's basically my argument. It's like, look, last surviving person, we're here to kill this crazy whale. We have this ancient artifact. We need to go kill this thing and get more power so we can avenge your fallen city. That's the whole reason we're down here, dog. Do you want me to roll for that?
You're not wrong. Yeah, go ahead. But it's pretty logical.
Just natural 20. Does that work?
Just say fuck it.
Freeman's like, am I really have to explain to this ghost? Sorry, I'm just kidding.
In fact, you actually should be helping us.
Yeah.
It turns and it considers your words, and it looks to your companion, Lyrifin. Is this true? Are you merfolk from this city? Cursed be its name. Lyrifin just looks at you guys like,
You got it, honey.
Yeah, go ahead and talk, Lyrifin.
yeah. I remember you.
Thessala, I was here, but I survived. Don't haunt me. We need help. Taraktanam, Freemy said, needs to pay. We're
Like how
trying
she's
to
put it on you for
find
me.
stuff. Looks at you guys.
You're doing good.
You got this, you got this, you got this.
What should I say next?
Tell it something only you would know in Merfolk.
Oh, shoot. And she'll start speaking in Merfolk, a little bit more eloquently than in common. And she's doing some hand gestures and like motioning to the buildings and the ruins, and then motions like at the water at large, and then does one of these. And then he just looks at you all. You were there when the city fell. You saw our doom.
Mhm.
It looks at you all.
And we wish to avenge your people.
Mhm.
My people? He just gasps. I can almost hear them.
You can
They
hear
call to me,
that. Lyrifin is
saying,
still
You have one last remaining people.
her
You have-
voice is not among the others that call. They call to me, saying, my king, release us. Let us pass through this domain of death. Yet they are not here with me. Yet it is I who lingers behind, tormented by their cries. You say you are here to help?
Yes. We are
Duh.
helping.
we're not just here to help. You have one last chance to make this right. It's clear that you walk these lands for a reason. What binds you to this place? Once great king?
Hubris! He shouts so loud that the water like shockwave ripples like hubris! That is what stays my feet. It was my hubris that led to our demise. My judgment that led to our fall. This is known. He looks at Lyrfin, and Lyrfin's like,
Tell me, once great king, what do you know of Meros? Cursed once, but of your blood. Have your kind
Well-
any scriptures on them? Any way to revert that curse?
If any remain, they are far too gone to be saved. Cursed.
Oh,
Those who can still be saved, they are trapped between worlds. I can feel them. The spectre within me. Lift the curse. Allow my people to rest if you truly are here to help. And so too shall I pass on.
How do we do that?
it's a good question.
I do not know. My people have died, but they are not held on this plane as I am. They call to me as if they have not passed over, yet they are not here. They are neither here nor there. They are not with our gods. They are not with me, but still they call to my spectral soul.
Where are their calls strongest? I may have a solution. Once great king.
Their
A conduit.
calls. A conduit. What is this magic?
Slightly forbidden, but very effective.
One man's forbidden is another man's salvation.
You wish to give them a purpose. I might know an intricate way to do so.
It is strongest at our last stand. At the grave of Naira, one of our hunters who fought with the trident. She brought
Yep.
the great and powerful artifact to my people. Said she found it buried. Should have listened to my instincts. Should have asked questions. I knew trouble would come, but Azure Deep was strong. The Toa came relentlessly. Should have brokered peace. Should have questioned why. Her grave is cursed.
I assume that's the one that looks ultra cursed. Probably, if I had to guess. The undead and everything like
What
that.
do you know of the curse of my people and the fall of Azure Deep? For you have found us here. I doubt by chance.
Well,
That points to Learfin.
we know that Nom probably evolved somehow. We've heard a lot from Larafin. I know her memory of that night wasn't great. So, what from your perspective, what happened?
Ori, what did you see when you picked up the town of Caprasuchus? Was there
Oh yeah,
anything that could help us here?
I saw it. It was fighting them. Well, the Kawatoa was fighting the Marfolk. It was trying to get somewhere, some kind of Visher that was like bound with the four elements, and then they the sigil, the sigil within the temple, the Raven's Queen's temple. The sigils were around this rift after it got in there.
Oh, great, Ori. Keep talking.
yeah.
What sigils?
The sigils of what was it? The spirit something. Anvil spirit continuum, was that what
Your
it was?
continuum. Yes.
Yes, the sigils of the spirit continuum. They surrounded it, bound it. Somehow, I do not understand the magic very well. In GM, is there anything else beyond that I cannot remember?
In that there is one thing. It's not about the sigils though, but that's pretty much it.
Would you like
but-
for me to make a history check then?
Yeah, go ahead.
13.
You kind of get a ping in your head about it's just a fresh memory of how the Talon exchanged hands. The last memory that you remember from it.
Mm,
There is a small child Koatoa swimming with it.
that there was a boy. They had the Talon last. It was a merfolk, right? Right, Jim. It was a merfolk. Or was it a Koatoa?
It was a Koatoa child.
It
And
was a
that memory with 13, you kind of remember like that memory the Koatoa had taken it and was like running around with it, and then got stabbed by a trident. And that's like the last time that you remember as the shared memory of the Talon.
that talent. It was taken by the Koatoa child. That's thing that the memory gave me. That the child was stabbed by a trident.
What does this mean?
It
For me and my people, cursed are their name.
it actually looks kind of like the trident that you have.
I stab no child.
No, but it is the same design, though. Perhaps. Wait a minute. Then he looks like at the grave.
What are you implying? What
I
do you
think-
know?
I think maybe one of your hunters, the one that brought the talon to you, was the one that killed this Koatoa child and took it.
He just kind of looks around at his destroyed city.
Such destruction.
All because one of your hunters decided to shoot first and ask questions later. Or not ask questions at all.
Your words are heavy on my soul. I cannot agree, I cannot deny. But in my heart, what's left of it, I feel pain. Feel truth from your words. To answer your question, human scholar.
And he points over to the grave of Naira, the super haunted place with the heads on spikes.
Oh yeah.
That is where the call is the loudest. Do you have any sigils or materials from this Raven Queen, from this magic you speak of, to demonstrate, to show? What do you have of this forbidden knowledge?
We have a squeaky clean breastplate.
Armor is no use.
In hindsight, maybe, but let's see.
We also
It would
have
take
the
me some
journal,
time.
right?
What
do.
material do you use to create the conduit, to create the connection?
Typically, blood,
What is the medium?
souls is my understanding. The way that I've made sense of it is the energy from a life extinguishing and passing on to the next realm, wherever it is, leaves a fraction of what they used to be. And with that blossoms great power. And in this, through runes, you can capture even a fraction of that and turn it back on the material, the world that we live in now. That is as close to I've come to understanding this. In the process, I hope that the souls that contribute a little bit of their life essence before they are able to transition, hopefully transition, it's a weapon. I know how to use it as a weapon. We know what wiped your people out, and it could be a chance for them to give back. I don't know if what awaits them is a peaceful afterlife or complete and utter oblivion. But I can guarantee the voices would stop for you either way.
You say many words, but you say two things. The power to release, as you explain, and in this vision with the Koatoa, the power to seal, which Perhaps both.
Likely both. It's just I don't have much empirical evidence, or the studies are lacking. I've practiced this once, but the way I see it is we're what you have. I'm going to check your archives. And then we're going to see what's under the grave over there. And I'm hoping we can use that location to bring all of this to an end. Hopefully a peaceful end. For your
What
people,
else
Makoto.
would you need of me?
Good
I
question.
am bound to this
What do we want?
place.
Free me, there anything you want?
Is there anything I want?
Yeah, I heard they have a crazy trident over there. Like, maybe you could...
I'd like to use the trident of stabbing young Koatoa, but you think it's
that's
safe
what
to
it's called.
retrieve? That's all, sure, trident.
This great hunter, I sensed some magic coming from the grave over there. Perhaps you could be of assistance.
As everybody was talking, Bori pulls out the yellow stone that he had gotten from the Raven Queen's temple. It's like vibrating in his hand.
Yeah. It's doing a little bit more than just vibrating. It's how would I describe it?
Resonating?
Yeah, it's kind of resonating.
Let's go, soul resonance.
I do not have command over these dark, cursed elements that plague us. I am here to atone because of my hubris. Free my people. And he just starts free.
You were once king of this great place. I'm sure you know where the things we are seeking that can help free your people yet lie. We're looking for prayer beads, the ones that can help surface dwellers to breathe underwater. We believe some might still exist.
The temple. What else? Records.
Edmo
You
just-
said records.
Anything on possibly curing the madness of the marrow. Anything on the priestly or arcane discoveries of your kind, and something to document your existence here. So that
Much
you
has been destroyed, but some may remain. The Koatoa took all that seemed valuable to them.
As the
He's
king,
going to motion you over to a sect of rubble that's over
Ooh.
here.
Okay.
He can't stop these guys. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
But
Great king, tell me, where are your hidden stores? I'm certain the Koatoa did not destroy everything. You've been bound to this place for some time. What did you find? I'm sure you've been wandering.
Hidden stores. We'll roll check.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on. I know your priestesses were holding out, and you should know you're the king. Where's that forbidden magic you don't let the little merlings read it?
Let's see. It's going to be a tough one.
Very neutral 10.
Much has been lost. Much has been taken. We'll show what I have. What about the Koatoa?
Our plan is to slay them to the last. Or, something I've been thinking. Once we do kill Taraktanam and we prove our dominance in battle, my thought was to make them then worship, well, the last of your kind here. Turn her into a
Beware.
protector.
He just motions around. This is all because of me and
Yeah,
my failures.
I'm starting to understand why. We don't have very long. We don't have very long for these. I say we head to the temple. Lurfin, this was, I guess your king. Was it just because he was big, or?
I don't know. He's just very ghostly right now.
Hey, but you were his guard. Like,
What do you
What
want
kind of-
from me?
what do you want from me? I'll bring it up another time,
Oh.
Lurfin. I'm sorry to stress you. Let's just let's go.
Hey, Omni, something is going on.
I don't like that.
And he shows the rock, and it's just resonating in his hand.
Pretty
I
rough.
don't know what is going on. It's been doing it since we got to the city.
Okay. Do a very slow, methodical spin and tell me if the resonating gets stronger or less strong.
He just drifts in place, circling himself.
Not
Roll
saying
me a perception.
not saying all magic items are dowsing rods. However, you would be surprised.
16.
You can't really discern any difference with that type of movement. It just seems to be. It seems to be consistent as you turn around.
Nice. Just keep an eye on it as we swim around, okay?
Absolutely. Unusual. Kind of,
Incredible.
yeah.
Let me just move you guys onto this.
Heck yeah.
I don't have a token for the king. He's there too. He's just hanging out. He's
No!
having a good time.
Yeah, you're right. That's a crazy undead made of shark bones. Good.
You see this guy wandering off in the distance?
I would love to know how that works.
Mm.
I hear the bite force of a shark could probably cut me clean in half.
This guy over here, he's got barnacles like just almost covering him, growing on his shoulder and his face and everything. He's kind of walking around real slow. There's another one over here below. And then off in the distance, let me bring these to the GM layer, is the like the haunted graveyard spookies. And there's a swarm of very aggressive fish swimming around it.
Oh, I have some ideas. The fish can be lured away probably pretty effectively with the octopus corpses we took. We need to be quick.
And in the temple, oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
Sorry, no worries.
By all means. God.
I got
So-
the octopi.
Yeah, and dude, for the record, he's still there. He's still hanging strong.
He's
I'm just
still
gonna let it
alive.
happen.
You absolute genius. I don't know how you keep predicting these things, but you might have done it again.
Look, we got this.
Incredible. Tell us more about the temple, GM.
Yes.
So this temple, which was once magnificent with great pillars, has been kind of reduced to shambles and has been utterly destroyed. There is a hole that like empties into what appear to be the caverns below, right there, and you can see that there is like some scuffing and trails that lead down into that hole.
Ooh.
There's also some, let's say, wrecked stone tables, etc. in these ruins. You can tell where valuable stuff was, and you can see where like the floor has been ripped up. taking valuables and leaving secret cubbies empty. But what they didn't take is the scrolls and the parchment. And so what you find and what the king is motioning you to is these waterproof tomes that have like thick, like almost like waxed pages or whatnot. It's like pretty wild.
Yeah,
they're
just
big
got the
too.
most crazy loud. Just those fucking idiots.
Classic.
Oh.
And one tome in particular, Ori, roll me a perception.
Curse.
Good.
9.
That means no in German.
Let's just say that
That it does.
something buzzed, but like you couldn't figure out what it was related to. But like for a second, your pocket's like, oh shit, your
Ori
rockets.
just holds out the rock and is just doing like a sweeping motion over the books or over the area.
It buzzes over one in particular. You can feel like the call like strengthening in this piece of yellow stone that you have in your hand. And Lyrafin chimes up. It's in Merfolk. It's word don't remember meaning. Census.
Sorry, what?
Census.
Oh, a census. Okay.
Book names. All dead now, but names.
That's a start.
Thought these a start.
Just gonna free me. Can I see some of that rope?
Sure.
Okay, GM. Ambo is going to make the craziest underwater backpack, and he shouldn't necessarily have to worry too much about weight until he gets to the surface.
Yeah, exactly. It's
So-
you're not wrong.
Imagine like those the crazy like stacked like 18 feet tall like backpacks of just items that have been
Jesus.
strapped together.
Like the Tibetan backpacks.
Yes. That's what we're doing. We're not leaving these. We're taking the tomes. Which tomes,
So-
GM? Yes.
You got you can take all the tomes in the temple and all the tomes in the other building that he was motioning to. You've got tomes about the history of Azure Deep, its society, culture, whatever they decided to write down, and the
Nice.
census tome is just a complete accounting of the last like citizen tally. Those names are all dead now, except for one, to your knowledge, or possibly cursed and transformed or whatnot. It's unclear. So that's what you have. You also have a little bit of information. Like there's how would Lyrafin would describe it? She's probably like reading the names of these books off to you, like as she's stacking them onto your backpack. One of them is like the account of the war. It's very short, but it's like kind of like a journal of events that happened and how they happened. And the possible. This says where Koatoa are. Not sure.
Not sure, huh?
Would have to look at it when we can concentrate more. Maybe
Worth a
when
shot.
not so many creepy things around. Might be able to find way to fish the city if we want. Sounds like they were closing something dangerous. Not sure. Bori tells very interesting story. After touching Talon.
And are you talking about the future?
It sounds like that's what you were talking about in your vision.
No, I wonder what it is connected to.
Is that not something that usually happens when people touch the talon?
Never touched it. Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to touch it, Deco? Do you wish to relieve the entire memory of the creature that this talent came from in a moment's in?
Sounds like a lot.
It was a lot. My mind felt like it was going to explode for the second time in my lifetime.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh,
can that here for a
Second.
second? No, I did. No, I did. I 100% jest.
You have it on me. You have it in the bag.
Yeah, it's gonna stay there.
yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. No, I'm not touching that.
So, gosh, there's a lot to do down here. There is a lot to do.
Well, what is our next step? Are we going for the beach next?
I think should we investigate the grave? Mayhap.
I do. It's going to be difficult. We've got some ways to draw their attention. Free me. Can I count on you?
I can try. I can teleport one more time today, and I will do my best.
Lyrifin, how quick are you underwater?
Quick? Question mark?
How? Lyrifin,
Quick.
race me to that pillar.
10 feet faster than you.
That'll do. Most undead are usually shambling, slow. If you could lead them away from the grave even for a moment, me and Free Me, and all of us, honestly, I'd feel a lot more comfortable with all of you. Can go in, grab what we need to, get out.
Think I can do it. Think they'll chase me. It looks really scary over there. If that is grave of Nira, she was crazy and scary too in life.
Yeah, I'd believe it. I'm starting to see some overlapping themes with
What that mean?
I can explain when we get topside.
Okay.
Do you feel ready?
What's plan again? Run, distract, fish, chase.
Take this octopus. You can use it to draw off the fish. If you can get the undead away, even by a little bit, it would be great. If you
Where should I put octopus or hold on to it?
hold on to the octopus at first, once you get
On
about 100,
tentacle?
yes, you want it trailing
Carry?
behind you.
How trail it? Like arm drag?
That should work, as long as it doesn't slow you down. Lastly, once you get about 100 lippers away from where we will be, release the octopus, circle back. The fish should stop, eat it. In theory, I'm really not good with fish.
100 flippers. Got it.
All right.
She's gonna do that.
Perfect. I'm hoping we can.
Before
Go
she swims away, Bori's gonna use intuition and he's gonna put it on Nerfin, Annie, and Free Me.
Nice. I like that. All right, let's get in, get out. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go rob some graves.
Hell yeah.
Time to get cursed, huh?
It'll just.
No.
Actually, you don't need to know that. Yeah.
Actually, I think it might even out with my already being cursed, huh?
Huh.
From the marrow and the tablet.
Yeah, maybe they'll cancel out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping.
If they're magical in nature, that's not how curses work. I feel obligated to tell you that. But
Nonsense.
sure. All right, let's go Grave Rob.
Let's go.
Sorry, Learfin, you're literally bait.
And that is why she has intuition.
Actually, I'm not sorry. You're a flippy lass. You're gonna swim super fast. It's gonna be great.
All right. Gonna go for it. Where did... Oh, I never put her on here on the map.
Yeah, you never moved her over.
You know, I don't need to put her on there. Let's just see how it goes. Do they take the bait?
Hopefully.
Squippers. It's a good plan.
Like, I bet there's something ravenous and carnivorous down here.
Oh my god, they're all over it.
Yeah, that checks out.
They have the same swim speed.
Oh, nice.
So as soon as she gets in there and dips, they are right behind her. Let's see, how many turns?
Basically, I was thinking just like 100 paces. It should be enough time to allow us, like, to get in, get out, like, no lollygagging.
Yep, so that will be uncontested for 2 turns.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, zero hesitation. Let's go. I would probably swim up immediately, first and foremost, to the magical, I don't know, just magical ping that I saw.
Hell yeah. It definitely, you just feel like this sense of dread and despair around this area as you're just swimming through like skulls and spears and whatnot. It's definitely pretty creepy over here. And with your magic, detect magic going, you see two items here. One is the trident itself, which is glowing.
Okay.
And the other is a conch shell that the skeleton is holding in their hand.
All right. Free me. Can you break their hand off?
I'll try. What do you want me to do to try to break this? Just hit it with my trident? Do you want me to athletics it? Do you want me to use my crowbar?
Actually, hey, I have an idea. I'm going to get the trident, the crazy glowing trident, to free me. I'm gonna say use this.
Oh boy.
As you try, you're like, piece of trash, just garbage it. Oh man.
This trident feels icky.
Ugh, it's giving me chills.
Yeah. All I need to know is if you attune to any of these 2 items over the next minute or not.
Not right now. The goal would just be steal the trident, use it to ideally cut the hand off of this thing, just bash it off, and then go.
Yeah, give me an attack. Should be pretty easy peasy.
Free me.
Free me, can you roll an attack and we'll see if we can chop this up?
Let me do it.
Well, free me.
Natural 1. Perfect.
No.
What?
No.
Dude, that's pretty incredible.
That's kind of cool.
I'm gonna have it hit the magic item. Let me roll health for the magic item real quick.
Go for it.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this has 1d8 health. This has 4 health. Roll your damage.
Alrighty. Kill it.
It just shatter.
No.
Oh.
When it shatters, you just hear like whispers, like everywhere and nowhere at once, like permeating your brain. Just whispers of thousands of voices. Zap, 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 zap. And then they just fade.
I'm just gonna look at this skeleton and be like, I heard you were a bitch in life too.
My God.
Nice.
Let's get
Boy,
let's get going.
Pretty great. Yeah. So with that, you got enough time to clear out. You can see that the octopus is gone.
Yep.
And these things are swimming straight back for this grave, man. They're coming back. So if you guys are getting out of there, now is the time.
We're going.
Getting out,
Oh, yeah.
getting out, getting out.
Nice.
We're going.
See ya.
This thing is starting to shamble this way, and this thing is starting to shamble this way, and Skeleton Jaw Boy is starting to like shamble this way. I'm just kind of walking around in this general area.
Well, that was with my detect magic on GM. If I look
Yeah.
back at the shards, is it just dispersed? Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
I'm like-
sorry.
No, that's actually pretty great. Like, well,
Is the king still there?
Yeah, he's here.
ooh, sure,
He's just been watching. Like, ooh.
sure.
Ooh.
Do you still hear the whispers of your people?
Yes. They are still there.
Okay, that did not break the curse then.
I don't know what those magic items were, but not the redemption we need. The ritual that you speak of sounds ridiculous.
It's gonna be a lot. Now, King, to be able to perform this ritual, I need to be able to breathe underwater. This isn't going to last forever. I'm not blessed like your kind. I need to know where those other priestly blessed orbs are. Can you take us to them?
Not all was lost. And he opens up basically a stone box hidden in one of these walls of the temple. You've got 5 beads in here, just like Freemy's mom said.
You see, that's
There
what
you
I'm talking
go.
about. Now, what else you got? I mean, for your people, of course.
For my people.
Cannot.
What you got?
You just
That's cool.
cannot.
Welcome to Underwater
Roll
Cribs. What do you
roll.
got, Ghost, that we can steal? Let's
Yeah.
go.
Nothing else comes to mind. You have taken the books. These will help you with your quest ritual.
Nothing.
This is where shrine was to remove curses. This was a holy place.
That's wonderful news. Knowing that they have scriptures on how to remove curses. It seems that most of these were salvaged. It seems they took only things of little consequence. They actually left all of the knowledge.
Perhaps they could not read our language. Perhaps they did not want our knowledge. Perhaps they didn't know
You know-
or care.
I'd probably
Perhaps-
be pretty upset and not really wanting to take after a culture that's... You know, never mind.
Perhaps they were just secret.
Perhaps.
Okay, that's enough speculating. We should head to the next objective. We've made it to the grave, we've made it to the library. There was one last area we were planning on visiting. I can't
That
remember
was-
what it was.
think that was all places I thought of. Anyone else need something? Echo, you remember?
Library, graveyard, temple. Library, graveyard, temple.
I think that was it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well,
And
how about
you
we do a
wanna
quick lap? I still have detect magic on for another
I
30.
still have to. I don't think there's anything else for you to find down here. I really don't. But I won't stop you.
Oh,
Yeah, take a
goodness.
quick glimpse and then do
You want
your
me-
funny magic.
I like your funny magic. Like your funny words, magic man. All right, you want me to just do a quick lap investigation to see if there's any other pings in the ruins?
Yeah,
Wrap it
just
up.
roll me another investigation. We'll just see where it goes. 18 doesn't get you anything else. I was willing to let a 20 plus
Nah,
slide you something
that's
extra.
that's understandable. Yeah, I thought so. All right. I think we take what we have to the surface. If all of you can protect me, I might be able to start working on the
I'll watch your back on whatever you're working on.
team. Where do we want to set up the sigil? We could set it up in the graveyard down there where the spirits are strongest. This would possibly be a weapon we can use against Structunum. Maybe. Similar to how we did against the Frozen King. Frost. I haven't come up with a good name for him yet.
The Prince of Ice and Darkness.
It's the POFG.
Oh, right. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. I might workshop it a little bit, but it's a good start. Do we want to do a similar setup? It would definitely put us at a bit of a disadvantage if we couldn't find somewhere defensible if the Koatoa came and if we ran out of air. There's a lot of oversights in this plan, but it might give their people some rest.
I think it might be the best place to do it, right? That's where it's going to be strongest. I don't know. How does the magic?
In the grave. We can do it there.
Okay.
Do you really want to be in the grave where the where those ravenous fish are?
Might have to fight them. They are hungry. Almost got my tail.
And that is why I gave you a little bit of my intuition.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I have an idea. Lyrfin,
That's
your people,
me.
merfolk, do you have any experience in tying nets?
I don't. People in Chalbad do.
It's a start. What about you? Do you echo?
Think they gave us nets on the boat.
They did.
Yeah, I don't think I could tie one necessarily. I could use a net.
Okay. That's not
Yeah,
going to work.
there's probably some on the boat. Maybe somewhere.
I'd like to spend the time down here. It might take too long to go back to the boat. The net won't work. I still have a couple spell slots left. I have a couple runes I've been working on. I've got one more of sleep.
How long do you need?
Give me a minute. I should have it together. In the meantime, Lyrfin. The octopi. Have you butchered them and eaten them before? It seems they have ink sacs. Do you know how to extract it?
Could do that.
Work on that for the remaining octopus that we have. Including the live ones, you don't get to keep it, Echo.
Easy peasy.
Perfect. I'm thinking we come up with some sort of a smoke screen.
What rune you talk about? What rune?
I am ascribing...
Dry thingy.
It is magic to put things asleep. As many of those as I can. Once they're asleep, they should be relatively easy pickings. I'm going to rely on you, Freemy, to pick them off with your trident. As many as you can.
Okay.
Bori, your help would be assistance as well. Echo, you're going to help Scream. I don't have a net, but I can think of something. Maybe you and Lyrfin could be on the smoke screen. Disorient as many as we can. Get the ones that come out of the smoke screen. I put the rest to sleep.
Definitely do that.
Let's go.
Let's go! All right. Should we roll
Let's go!
initiative?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let me clear this first real quick. Okay, go ahead.
Right. Still haven't rolled in double digits.
Let's go.
Ouch.
Bam.
Brah.
All right.
Mm.
11 point.
Okay. All right, Anvizal, you're up. Mr.
Okay.
Bland.
Absolutely. So here's the plan. Echo and Lyrafin have some ink sacs ready to pop between us and them. If we can get this octopus drifting, that should get them a little bit closer. Ideally, buy us some time to set up the smoke screen between us and them. I'm going to put as many of them to sleep, and then we just start swinging on anything that comes through.
Just keep
That's a good
swinging.
plan.
All right. Here goes. Hopefully we can, I don't know, drift a little octopi like right here, back up. Ideally set the smoke screen up like in this area. And I'm going to get ready to cast sleep as they kind of come through. They seem really hungry, so it shouldn't be an issue to aggro them.
There you go.
I think that sounds pretty good.
Perfect. Just ready to attacks to beat the crap out of anything that pops through.
Yeah.
I'll just lead us off with sleep and see how it goes from there.
Yeah.
About 26 GM. So I don't know how many fishies they put to sleep with the 26. Which is weird, right? Because like groups of creatures are
No, it's you put 92% of the swarm to sleep with that roll. Let's just put it that way. So you have changed the swarm action economy to the less than half HP action economy that it has mechanically.
nice. So I guess
With
as
that.
they're going to be swimming through, people just take swings at them, finish them off, and then we can go for the sleeping ones after. That's my go.
Yeah. Cool.
No.
So the swarm of quippers, let's see, it's its movement. You aggro them. Let's just say they run and they're
Ooh,
just arriving to you guys.
dipshies.
There's like a small group of quippers, a very small group of like 6 quippers that are just coming for you guys. The rest of them are sweepy.
Oh.
You sweet.
All right, Bori.
All right, Bori's gonna do psychic stab on these things. He thinks that they're probably not very intelligent,
They're
so
fish.
intelligence save.
Seven.
They do be fish though.
9 points of psychic damage.
Hey.
And then I believe that'll be it for his turn.
Cool.
He
Right.
will back up to there.
I would
Echo.
love to give them a little poison spritz.
Poison
Do it.
spritz.
Give him the
A
poison.
little,
Yeah.
little spritz. Okay, it's a con save.
Bro. 3.
Get out of here, swarm of
Dude, look at
quippers.
you max damaging that.
That's right.
That's kind of nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. And it's a cantrip.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. You're like, the air you breathe is now poison. Like, it's hard to avoid
Yeah.
that.
The fish
Yep.
that swim through your little puff of poison as it wisps through the water, they just die. Some of them just lock up and paralyze. Some of them like hit the cloud and just start like Nemoing, you know, around.
Incredible.
Oh, free me. There's not many fish
Mhm.
left here.
Shall I trident them?
Yes.
You just
I will move. It's too bad you guys are next to him. I can't do my treachery, but 16
Treachery
hits
for
for
you.
7
Yes,
piercing.
it does. All right. I think it has to take half of that. So I think we round down, right? 3. All right. So they kind of dodge your trident, but you do get a couple of them. Get 3, 1 on each little poke of your trident.
Get him.
Anvizal?
Nice, it's back to me. Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna start poking at him. Yeah,
7 does not hit.
Yeah, by poking at them, I mean swimming over here. That's my go. I don't want to be by
There you go.
piranhas. Like, nah.
All right. The quippers have emerged. They're they'd probably go after Breamy. Would probably seem like no. Wait, you're stinky, Echo. I forgot, dude. You smell great to a fish right now.
Oh no.
Just because you can't smell in the water doesn't mean they can't. You
Don't
say
smell
hoo-ha.
great.
I smell like OxyClean.
Julian's shark bait.
OxyClean? No.
Yeah.
15.
Oh heck.
I think that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Invisible
that hurt
force.
me.
Or
Oh,
invisible
force.
invisible shield.
Hey.
Adding +3 to AC.
Nice.
Cool. It says it miss.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thanks, Bori.
Duh.
I like to think you just create like this like little, I don't even know,
You just
plexiglass.
No, yeah, so
Yep.
yeah, it's basically a
just-
little layer of glass, and it's like the fish that like press their face against
Yeah,
the fish neck. So you just hear all this like thunk 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 noise.
Okay. Bori, you're up.
All right, he's gonna take another psychic stab at it. For only 4.
-4.
Oh,
They
oh,
perish.
Yeah,
They
I was-
explode.
I was gonna...
What is
Ooh.
life? Just
I like to think that like they just stop and like swim in place and their eyeballs just enlarge and pop.
Oh, God.
That's pretty metal.
that's pretty great.
Well, that was highly effective. Bori, free me.
Duh.
If you can finish off the ones that are kind of just floating away now, they should be waking up in about a minute. You have enough time to finish them off. Echo, can you watch my back while I start the scribing process down here? Lyrifin, if you're hungry, there's a lot of fish. Why don't you bite them back? They almost got your tail.
Just don't eat the ones directly in front of Echo. They
They
they're
stinky.
yes.
Yeah, those ones are not good, not safe to eat anymore.
Incredible.
Okay. So I have one more thing to think through for Anvizal. There is one thing that you could do.
Oh,
It's up to you though.
tell me more.
Having heard of Bori's story
Mhm.
from touching the Talon, he did mention that there are additional sigils that looked like the one that you saw.
Oh. Okay, Bori,
And he
I know I said I wasn't going to touch the Talon, but I think it could be helpful.
All right. I will be right here with you.
All right. Gonna go cross-legged.
Bori's-
Put the back
Bori-
in my lap.
Yep.
Go ahead, Bori.
Boris actually gonna have his hand like on Annie's shoulder, and he's
That's
gonna
actually
see if he can use
kinda
detect
nice.
thoughts and join him in on the
That's,
memories.
That's actually really comforting. Thank you.
dude, that's wild.
So yeah, Anvo's just gonna like sit down, get in his best like meditation pose, like center his mind for a few breaths, breathing underwater. And he's like, sigils. You just need to remember the sigils. And then he's gonna reach into the backpack and pull out the Fang of Caprisuchus and try to attune to it.
Nice. This is interesting here. So yeah, go ahead and roll me a wisdom save,
Absolutely.
which will determine like really how strong the connection is going to be and if you can control it.
22.
Whoa. Okay, so with
I
this
was
wisdom
ready.
save, you were ready. You kind of take control over this very strong will, and you basically enter the conscious of the Capricious, and you were the one sifting through the memories and making the connection. You easily find the memories that you're looking for, and you're in a unique scenario where like Bori is kind of there, like kind of guiding you. Like if you can almost sense his presence as this like if partially ethereal being like walking through these memories with you, kind of tugging your hand every now and then, pointing you in the right direction. You're navigating through what you've heard. And he's also been holding on to this yellow rock as well, which has been thrumming with energy this whole time. And through all these things, you basically relive these moments in much more clarity than what Bori had explained to you. And you're seeing these Koatoa priestesses and priests that are drawing these sigils, holding up some ancient waterproof papyrus, like looking at the symbols, looking at comparing it to carving it in. It's a language that you don't recognize, but that you've seen before. Roll me a history check.
Heck yeah. And this will be kind of down the road, but something that would be interesting if I could still interact, I would basically ask Bori at my side to pull off one of the waterproof papyrus at my back and to get me something like fine and sharp. And I'd try and basically like freehand this sigil while I'm in it.
Cool. I like that. I think that's right now with all the
A
stuff you have
natural
going
one,
on,
baby!
totally doing it.
Unless I had advantage. I don't think I had advantage.
I don't
I have an
think I would-
inspiration point.
You do
I
have
have an inspiration point. This is the time to use it. This is right up my character's alley. This is sigils. 19.
Oh, so you remember this is the language that Freemy said she could read that you can't.
That's actually really helpful.
You believe it was
Nice.
Umbral.
Nice.
That would
That's
be the
awesome.
Umbrals.
So yeah, I'm just gonna be scribing. Like this is my job. I scribe, right? Like
Give me a sleight of hand for like how well you do with this blind writing. I don't even think it's blind writing, but just tracing or drawing, replicating that.
absolutely. Let me see here.
A level of detail that you capture. You got your natty 1 out of the way.
19 again. Wow.
Whoa. So you get
This is what
an
Ambizol
impressive
does.
amount of detail from this. So you're getting this umbral runes, etc., and you see the same familiar patterns, names, people. And they're writing in a bunch of names, but it doesn't look like they know what they're doing. They keep referencing these notes and like kind of almost pleading with these sheets of paper as they're drawing these diagrams around this giant rift, this giant fissure where all these 4 elements are coming. And it's just absolute chaos that is coming out of this rift. All 4 elements and just rubble, debris, and slod are just crawling out of this rift. And their warriors are beating these slod back as they crawl out. And then you see the great dinosaur basically grappling huge pieces of ancient debris and ruins and just throwing it onto this fissure and squashing these slad as they're coming through this breach of just pure energy.
Maria, you here with me?
I'm right here.
He's there.
I'm
I
seeing
understand why you couldn't explain what was happening now.
the
They can't get the sigils to work. They're missing something. They have them in place, but like all they can do is just block it up. But you can see that just the energy is breaking through this debris slowly over time. But like that's the memory that you relive, but you see the sigils in much more clarity and you see what's going on.
That's incredible. Yeah, I'm gonna try and capture as much of that as I can, which seems to be a fair bit, and just take it all in. Ooh. Hey, Magic trident.
Mhm.
I have an idea for you at some point, Freeme. So Anvizol would basically scale this up, right? The type of magic can get incredibly more potent the larger you scale it up, right? For copying these runes, I'd start an outline, but I'd basically have Freeme like carve this into the rock with that magic trident. Depending on how magic it is, right? It destroyed that other magic item, so it seems very potent. And to clarify, GM, how long did it take us to get down here, Swing?
To get down to Ezra Deep,
Yes, to where we are now. Like if we were to swim back up.
less than 30 minutes of time.
Okay. So heading back with about an hour to spare would be good.
I'd say at this point you've probably used up like an hour and 30 minutes of your time total, if not longer, before you guys start doing any rune work.
Okay.
With rune work involved, you're coming up on 2 hours, I'd say, with the planning and the fighting and everything.
Absolutely. Cool. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd have about 5 hours left before we could safely swim back.
Yeah.
So with those 5 hours, just a quick kind of player-to-player check-in, is there anything else we want to do? My thought is we basically get the railgun rune
Mhm.
set up in this area, give it some time to steep like a fine tea, really absorb all of those lost calling souls. I don't know, maybe it'll take the king too. That'd be pretty sick. Try and strong arm this king one more time into telling us where his secret treasury stash is. I don't know if we'll be able to. Then swim back up. That's kind of what Anvizol is thinking. I could, of course, have ideas on how I can get everybody involved, but what are your thoughts? It's a city. It's a crazy underwater city. What y'all thinking?
I think we should fully explore before we leave this place, but that's just me.
I agree.
I agree.
If you, what would you be looking for if you want to fully explore? That would help me as a GM, because like this place has been, it's like a ransacked city, like the post-battle ransacked city. So Invisol is also at a visual level detected that there's no remaining magic items that he's seen laying on top of the rubble.
Yeah.
But
might still be some riches somewhere.
Yeah, there definitely could be some stuff in here. Just I guess it depends on how much time you want to spend turning stuff over and looking and where you'd look. Because you could definitely get an idea where to go from the king.
Ooh.
If you wanted.
Hey, Lyrifin, where's your trade district?
Yeah.
How much do
I think
Yeah,
I'd
go ahead.
probably like sequester it to like some roles based on what you know and how you deduce that information and what you find.
That makes sense.
I think that'd be appropriate.
Absolutely. How much time do we want to dedicate towards carving runes? How much time do we want to dedicate towards, searching and ransacking the city? And do we want to split up as a party?
Lyrifin will chime in. Found Toa. They city that way. She points towards a specific direction that you guys can
We should go mess
easily
them up
track.
if we can't talk to them. At some point, might even weaken the scary whale.
And less worshippers means less power.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a lot of them, not sure. But book says their city that way.
I feel like I've learned a lot.
Ani, you transcribed the rune that we saw in the Raven Queen Temple, correct?
A few times, yes.
Can I see that one and the one that you just transcribed? I have a theory. I'm not sure. And he's gonna lay both of the runes down. Do the etchings look exactly the same? Or were they
No,
different?
they're very different. So it's a similar it's a similar pattern, but the details are different, almost in verse.
Donnie, didn't you say that the writings was names?
Yes, I believe so. At
And
least a
it-
portion of it.
And in the vision that we had, the Koatoa, they were trying to copy the rune verbatim, but it didn't work. What if the reason why they couldn't get it to work is the names they were transcribing they were already used, and they were no longer around?
It's a very
What
interesting
if the
theory.
names that you have to put inside the rune are the names of the people you wish to use?
Ooh.
Have that
You know?
book, don't you?
Let's
Of all
try
the
it.
names.
I
the
don't
people.
understand this language. I don't know it, but free me. You know this language, and I feel like I'm about to learn a lot. Umbral.
I think we are about to transcribe Merfolk language into Umbral. This is going to take longer than I think we initially thought.
No, this about checks out. I figured I would have to come back down here. No, I do think we should do another sweep of the city. Once I get into this, I would like to concentrate, to focus. I think we should do the search first, circle back, settle down when we can, do this up until the wire, then get out.
Sounds good. I'm down to help search, though I have been sort of bad at it thus far.
Oh,
It can
great
definitely be
fallen king! Where was your trade district?
Who are you? Kidding.
Incredible.
What?
What'd you say?
Incredible.
What do you think about possibly? I think this is coming to a pretty good ending point for the session where we can establish that you guys want to be doing some searching for possible items. Echo, what would your character like to be doing? Either pursuing a different goal, or is there anything that you'd like to contribute to what they're doing now? I haven't had much in here actively for your character to get into, but I want to see if there's anything that you want to get into.
He just in this situation right now.
Oh, anything really.
Currently he probably would be. He's just kind of playing support, so he would be searching the city, and of course he is always, all the time, keeping an eye out for any clues about. I wrote down her name this time. About Nitra Ciota?
Yeah.
He's
So-
always looking for clues about her, and he always has. But I don't know if he'll find anything down here. But he's just, he's playing support right now. He's like, I love you guys. You guys are doing great. I'll search the
Incredible.
city.
I think that there's a chance that you could find something. So roll me an investigation and roll me 2 fate 20s. One of them's going to be for Learfin to help you look in the text, and one of them would be for your travels.
Nice.
Okay, investigation this time.
Okay.
10.
Hey.
Now roll me 2 fate 20s.
All right, that's something. Here's the fate 20.
That one.
He's just
Jolly
so
good.
bad at looking. You know what it is? The water's getting in his eyes. He's just
Yes, of
so
course,
bad
sir.
at looking underwater.
Of course, sir. Of course.
I think the nat one would be there. You do find something Um,
Oh,
I'm gonna think on what that is to tell you. But it's about you know what? No, I know exactly what I'm gonna tell you with the Nat 1. And it's at a GM level, it's not like misinformation. I'm just thinking of something that would be really fun for a Nat 1. Nintra Ciota had a son and was with child when they escaped. And verbatim, his name is Orin.
Orin?
Orin. Oran.
Oren.
Alright.
Orin. You
Okay.
see that scribbled on like the back of a page of somewhere where it has no business being. On a page about curses.
Hmm.
Incredible.
Okay.
Do with that info what you will, but that's
Yeah,
just something
what?
that you happen to find on the back of page of curses in a destroyed Merfolk city.
That seems a little strange. What kind of curses? Question mark?
Curses of death, doom, and destruction, to be specific.
That's very
Okay.
specific.
Interesting. I will keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. He will. Is this on one of the texts that Ambazal has?
Yeah. Learfin's just like looking through. Oh, you want find things? Can help
He's
find.
just gonna
What are
be
you
like,
looking for?
Ambazal, you take extra good care. Oh, nothing much. I'm just kind of looking for anything weird. This just seems kind of out of place here. Do you know this name, Orin?
Freemy can roll a history check if Freemy desires.
Freemy's got to
And I
roll a
can-
history check. I just tried to remember, and I just got a splitting pain down my skull in the same moment.
No.
Knowing your position
13.
that you're in, I'm definitely going to help you out. So you know that name.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right, I rolled 13 history. I know the name.
It's the name surrounding the thing that I just mentioned to you. So we can always come back to that. And I can clarify next session if you don't remember. But
honestly, I've had such a bad migraine that
yeah,
I'm like holding on to fragments of sentences. So I apologize. I should have gotten off a while ago or not even played tonight, but I'm still trying. Honestly, I can't remember anything about my character right now.
I got you back.
Sorry.
I want to put a pin in that because that could be really interesting. So, like, let's just say that Freemy is frozen in time to have an opportunity to consider what that means.
Cool.
Because that could be really fun. And I've been waiting for these two things to intersect.
Interesting.
Cool.
So, Anvizal,
That's me. Whoa, it me.
you've got a really solid approach here.
Yeah.
And with Bori's insights, and with Freemy's knowledge of Umbral, and with Lyrafin's knowledge of Aquin, and your knowledge of the you have
This is
everything you
a
need to
great
put this
team.
together. So
Yeah.
you could do it, or you could roll. Man, the rolls that I had you roll before, all with advantage. I think I had you do a religion and an arcana.
Oh yeah, huh?
I think it was just a religion and an arcana. I think the rest is pretty solid. I mean, you've got like triple redundancies on each. So I guess the question is, would you rather roll it and chance for something really cool or really bad to happen, or would you just take the win, knowing that you can do it sufficiently?
Ooh, that's a really interesting question, GM. Quick player check-in. Are we gambling? Are we gambling?
I'm talking like nat 1 versus
mean-
nat 20 rolling, or just taking it knowing you can
So-
do it.
I say
Yeah,
roll it, but that's
regardless-
just me.
What'd you say, Gets?
I like rolling it,
I think
but
it could
that's
be kinda
just
cool.
me.
Mhm.
I like
Yeah.
the thrill of the risk rewards myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You said with advantage?
Yeah.
I want to go for it. All right, so I'll start with a religion. A natural 20.
Ah,
He hasn't even rolled his advantage.
I'll go for. I can't roll higher than that. Like, and then I'll roll history. Only
Nice.
11. But I still got that natural
Well-
20 on the religion.
Yeah, it was Arcana, but like it was the same roll. But
Oh,
like,
fuck. Yeah.
you know, the history, you didn't. The religion piece was the big one.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess with my Arcana, I'm like, even 10, which would be considered neutral, I'm very reliable at neutral.
Yeah. What's your mod on Arcana?
Plus 8.
So what would this have been if it was Arcana?
Huh? No, it's just, it's the same thing for history.
Oh, same thing for history.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
it's the same, plus 8.
You didn't get a nat 20 before, did you?
Huh? I did.
think you
So
did.
it was the opposite direction. I got a
Yeah.
nat 20 on the history, I believe. But I sucked at the religion. Like,
So this is really interesting. There's so many things that have like come together with what you guys have been doing. You guys hear a voice, and
Oh.
Ori recognizes the voice.
is it from the visions?
It's from the visions, from your visions. I'm just
Yep.
saying you've like opened a
Mhm.
small, you've opened a small connection with this nat 20 and everything that you've done here. So
new number, who dis?
Bori immediately like looks up and is like looking around trying to find the source of the voice. Is that you? Raven Queen?
and that's where we end the session.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard if I say Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times, it
Raven Queen.
Laugh all you want, it works. Pretty great.
Amazing.
The Queen of Raven.
I
I
like
can't.
that.
You know, you technically had advantage on that religion. You can also roll that second one just in case you get a double natty.
Sure.
Gains
Strengthen
a
the
level in
connection.
Warlock.
Yeah.
I got 20, not natural,
20. It's impressive.
Okay.
but still very impressive.
Cool. You know what? I'm feeling generous. That was cool. Why don't you guys have level 3 on me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level 3.
So this is gonna sound pretty inappropriate, but
Nice opener,
can-
bud.
I quit.
God,
This is-
come back!
This is very inappropriate.
No, I'm just saying that I'm gonna have a spell to raise dead now. So
You have told me that's been coming.
we're in this graveyard, and I see all these working around. I'm like, man, maybe I could just. I like the idea of just stumbling into this like forbidden knowledge. I'm just like, oh fuck.
Dude, with what you guys have just like set up, it kind of tracks. So we might, yeah, that'd be cool. Definitely just let me know what you're thinking so I am at least aware. But I mean, if it's in your rules, it's in your rules. Like I'm pretty big stickler on that.
I get second level spells now, and it's gonna be a good time.
Cool, guys. So if I don't remember, and I should remember because I'm pretty psyched about it. Echo, definitely bring up the Orin thing.
Yes, I will.
Cool. Let's do our outros, folks. Hey, folks, this is me, TwoHands, the gym and the jam, playing Rodney. Who am I playing with today?
Hello everyone, I go by Aludriea Luna, and I was playing Anvizol Erlenor, the
So
heir
tight.
and rune mage to what is to be a great war crime.
I
Hmm.
think you've already done that.
Hmm.
No, a different one. Going harder this time.
Oh no.
Oh
Holy
yeah.
crap.
And I'm Gats. I was playing Freemy, the siren Illrigger, with the master puppeteer who has a bad headache.
Special shout out for Gats. He's been hurting and hanging in there. Thanks, man. I'm sorry you're hurting, buddy. Who else was we playing with?
I'm Joe. I was playing Bori Theros, the ever so special and so confused psionicist.
As you should be.
And what is up, guys? I'm Sharkbait. I was playing Echo, the stinky Feyblood Ranger.
Stinky shark bait. You really were shark bait this time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. It's almost like I predicted it. I feel like
Legend.
like my character keeps getting put in these situations where he just like has stuff. I feel like my name definitely like I don't know, there's something weird going on there.
It tracks. It definitely tracks.
We'll figure it out. All right. Well, thanks for having us. I had a good time. I'm really excited what war crimes you guys commit and or, things that you touch that are spooky and or containing multiple lives worth of memories or, you know,
Oh yeah.
ruler of domains. The works,
It's all coming
on the
together.
day of a level 2 party, right?
Indeed.
Good grief.
Well, now level 3.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Pretty swick. Shall I end the stream, Strams?
Yeah. Go ahead and